Hello everyone, I am PrussianPrince with another Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich Let's Play. What we're gonna be doing here is playing as King this time around, because we've already played as the League of Eight Provinces. And there's something that we gotta say basically, so yes, as you can see, I have actually added a webcam to this video. Well, technically, if you're watching this after the fact, this is a VOD. But this Let's Play did start out as a stream on YouTube. I'm actually kind of experimenting a little bit with Let's Plays, with streaming. Because as some of you may know, I actually do have a Twitch channel. But anyway, before we go, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and click the notification bell icon to get notifications. That is gonna help the channel a lot. Agent Sato. So what kind of king I'm gonna go for? I actually don't know. I have no idea, but we're gonna try it out. So for those of you who are watching the VOD, Agent Sato asked, what kind of king you gonna go for? I don't know. I haven't even looked at the focus tree of king. I've only played League of Eight Provinces. Not much experience with Kaiserreich, but anyway, let's just go ahead and save and play. Obviously gonna do Iron Man. Hopefully I don't press any button here that's going to screw things over. That would not be a good idea. So yeah, the other thing is why I switched to YouTube is because the bitrate, well, they allow me to stream at a much higher bitrate than Twitch. So basically, what I can try with YouTube is I can try 1440p 60 streaming. 1440p is my native resolution, so I'm not sure how many people stream 1440p, but on Twitch you obviously can't do it because there's a bitrate limitation. Like 6000 is what it says in the guideline. So basically, on YouTube right now I'm trying 12,000. Hopefully it's all nice and smooth and looks good. See, Grease Boy. Oh, nice. So Grease Boy says if you help League of Eight Provinces, you go the German route in their civil war. Okay, and if I don't, then what happens? Anyway, I'm going to first choose my doctrines here. So we're gonna go Spear Firepower. Gonna choose the equipment here as well. And besides the equipment, what are we gonna do? Because I think... Okay, so we have the Superior Firepower. We have the infantry equipment. Now, what are we gonna go for? I think we might go either rush radio or go for something in industry. I think that's gonna be best. So yeah. Oh boy, we've dropped a few more frames, so that's not good. But anyway, it should still be very few dropped frames. But yeah, hopefully it won't be too bad. Okay, dropping too many frames here. Probably gonna have to lower the bitrate. But anyway, holy moly, there's a lot of stuff here. There's a lot of stuff. Okay, I'm going to alter the bitrate here. This is a little bit too crazy here, so I'm going to choose... Going to just fix the streaming a little bit, so there's no more of this stuff. Give me a second. Alrighty then. Should be fixed now. It's Qing. Okay, it's Qing, isn't it? Really? Anyway. Hopefully there shouldn't be any drop frames right now. We should be back to live. I did lower the bitrate a little bit because 12,000 did seem to cause some issues with drop frames, and that wasn't good. Anyway, we're gonna go to... So we're doing all of this stuff here. Might as well go for the electronic mechanical engineering. Then should we build civs? Should we build mills? It's Jin, yes, okay. I understand. So basically, Gen Sato now says if you support neither, you also get a Manchu restoration depending on the choices made. So if I support League of Eight Provinces, then I go the German route. And then if I support neither, I get Manchu restoration. Okay, so if I... Okay, let's see. Let's see what happens in the Civil War, and then we'll talk about it. Should I meme with the civs? How many mills do we have? We actually have some mills, but really want this. I don't want this. I'm going to increase this. I feel like that's too many on artillery, so... I'm gonna put 1 on artillery. That's fine. We have 3 dockyards. I'm just gonna go with convoys. I can't be bothered building anything else. Really? There's risk. Should I build civs? I mean, whatever. I don't really care at this point. I have a lot of units, so I'm gonna add them all to 1 general and 1 field marshal. Now we have insufficient resources. We have available planes and reserves. I'm actually going to fix this a little bit. I'm going to delete this. Then I'm going to remake them. Basically, we're gonna add all of them together. We're not even gonna produce them, so wait a second. This is tactical bombers, these are fighters. Are these all... these are tanks? Okay, fighters. Okay, we want those merged. They're stacks. Merge them as well, so why not? Infra is good? Is it? Fuel capacity? I don't know. Well, supply would be an issue, but right now, at the start, I don't think we're gonna have issues with supply, are we? So... I don't think that's going to be a big deal right now, is it? But we'll take a look. But anyway, with Qing now, what we gonna do? So we can select a national focus here. There's some other stuff. We're building the civs. Why not build something? Gonna build some artillery. I really don't want any of this. Cannot remove special templates. Yeah, this is terrible. We also cannot change this. That's okay. Okay, so select the national focus. Let's do that. We can only do Year of the Rat anyway, so choose the Year of the Rat. What is this? As the nation prepares for the celebrations of the Chinese New Year on January 24th, Assembly President Cao Kun and Wu Peifu have begun drafting a speech to mark the 4th year of concerted anti-trade debt efforts. The largest issue currently facing the central government, the Zili clique, hopes to tackle this problem even as whispers of unrest emerge from the League of 8 Provinces. Yes. So, let's see what chat's going on. Dani Bolicano is asking, are you Romanian? Yes, I am actually Romanian. Then Sato says, support League of 8 Provinces, German route. Support Qing, neutral route. Support neither in the war and back the Manchus, switch trees to Manchu focus tree. Support neither in the war and back the Zili Republic. Oh, thanks a lot for telling me the different routes, Gen Sato. That's really appreciated. So I'm not really sure which route are we gonna go. We're gonna go for then, I think. Qing, probably not. I don't want to be... I don't know about neutral, right? So... which one is more interesting? I don't know. I don't know. I wonder indeed. What might be more fun to do here. We're also gonna take a look at all the decisions here. So we have establish administration / reintegrate concessions. We only need one government. Although we have bested threats on battlefield. Set of campaigns to dismantle the support base of our rivals. To seize their assets and abrogate their treaty ports will be necessary to ensure our future peace. Our government has reclaimed territories that belongs to our former enemy. Establishing local administrations is critical to our future success. So, okay, this is basically the political power cost for integrating, and the time. Okay, concessionary integration. Okay, so we can integrate the Shaanxi province already, but we can't because we don't have full control of Western Shaanxi. And the Central Shaanxi, so we don't have those. I thought that was called Hello for a second. It's apparently not, but you know, it's pretty close. So yeah. What else do we have to do here? So we're obviously gonna go for continued army reform here, because That is something that we gotta do. We've done it in the past and we need to keep doing it. Ooh, managing German influence. Alright, there's a lot of stuff there. So, following the restoration of Puyi, German companies have held disproportionate influence in our country. German lobbyists, consultants, and hucksters arrive daily to try and make their fortune in China. And while financial support from Germany is a welcome help, reform groups despise continued European dominance over our internal affairs. Current German influence, 15%. A variety of ways of suppressing German influence at our disposal, though they can be costly. Conversely, typo here, we can entice German financial support, though this is certain to grow German influence. Okay, so by using this stuff, we decrease the influence of the Germans. Could be very good here. Also, war propaganda, this is some other stuff. Okay, so solidify control, we also had this in the League of Eight Provinces. Police crackdown, okay. Alright, Delegation Council. Legation Council is a body comprised of the representatives of the leading nations with interests in China. Motions here are proposed by a representative, and must gain a simple majority to pass. Abstentions do not count for either side, except in the case of a tie, where they serve as an extra vote for no. While we have no voting rights, we have been allowed to observe the proceedings by the council. Well, that looks pretty good. The Manchu route has the most content, you say, Gensado. Okay. So, support neither in the war and back the Manchus. Okay. We're gonna go with the Manchu route then, but apparently that changes our focus tree, so we'll see how that goes. Year of the Rat. Well, we're doing this. Going for the superior firepower, going for the new infantry equipment, switching the electronic, mechanical, engineering technology over there as well. And now what we're gonna do here is, I actually want to be a little bit careful with where we place our troops. Right now they are okay. Our division's basic training, that's fine. Decisions available. Alrighty then. Probably not gonna do any of these. Or actually, entice German financial support. That's gonna give them to some. Where's their? Where are they even? Oh, it's these guys, right? Market liberals, was it? Yes. So do we want this? That's the question, because that's gonna hurt us a little bit. Hello, History Man. Welcome to the stream. I haven't set up alerts or anything here on the YouTube stream, so I don't know if like I barely just set up the chat, so I don't know if like what's going on exactly here. I can see the chat, but nothing else. With the stream, I see that there's a few drop frames, but nothing too heavy. Okay, so national spirits. Let's see what we have. Fractured empire. Pretty bad. Overwhelming national debt. Pretty bad. The leadership crisis. Pretty bad. And Peking Commission influence level. Pretty bad, but you know, these guys also had it pretty bad. But hey, we're gonna have to do the Year of the Rat then. On pause, and as it is customary to Kaiserreich, there's a lot of events at the start, so we're gonna have to do a lot of reading here. The Great Qing. I keep saying king. I don't know why. So, the internationally mediated end of the last Zili Fengtian War in 1928 brought an end to nearly 4 years of chaos and instability, and the longest period of peace enjoyed by some parts of China since the Xinhai Rebellion of 1911. By the way, terrible pronunciation of Chinese words, so sorry about that. Though Wu Peifu and his northern Zili clique accepted the return of Manchu monarchy, further German concessions were refused, leading to a cooling of relations. Germany continues to maintain support for the Qing government, but mainly with the aim of ensuring consistent competition with the also supported Southern Zili as part of a larger divide and conquer strategy in China as a whole, as well as in the hopes of gradually building a Chinese bulwark against Japan. Though the specter of Japanese domination looms across much of northern and eastern China, the country is nonetheless far more divided than most in Beijing would prefer, and Qing finds its authority contested on all sides, from the defiant Fengtian government in the northeast, to the various ostensible allies across the remainder of China. Nominal components of the empire are granted near total autonomy by grace of geography and regionalist sentiment. As a result, Qing enters 1936 largely contained to the North China Plain, at the head of a faltering national order. Long live the Emperor! May he live long, I guess. Hopefully he does that. Year of the Rat, again we're in Speed 4, so probably gonna get a lot more events soon. The political situation. Yes, as I expected. More events. Nice. 1936 finds the powerless assembly on the brink. 5 groups dominate the body, and although they have no power in the chamber, the groups that support them are not to be trifled with. The most powerful of these is the Harmony Association, nominally led by President Zhao Cun? I don't know. I'm sorry. A depressed alcoholic, true power in the group resides with Wu Peifu, founded the association as a legitimizing movement to ensure Zhili representation in the assembly. While nominally an independent political party, the Harmony Association's deputies are all former Zhili officers. And following Zhao Kun's legally dubious re-election, few believe the group is anything more than a front for Wu to control the country. Prosperity League occupies a similar position, and while it claims to be a political party, few see it as any more than a lobbying group for German interests in Beijing. This leaves 3 parties in the opposition. The Manchu Party, comprised of Qing princes and former royal hangers-on, the Young China Party, a clique of young officers at the Baoding Academy, styling themselves after the Young Turk Party, and the New Chinese Empire Reformation Association, fusion of 2 reform groups that, while loyal to the emperor, favor a structural reorganization of China back to the traditional model of the rural village, and the end to warlord cliques. While these 3 groups are in opposition to Wu, he allows them seats in the powerless assembly as a way to legitimize his unpopular regime. So, some stuff. No, he's handing out the seats. See how much that's actually gonna help, and we do need assassination of some president here, so how about we change this here. Change to regional news only. Very good. Observer rights on Delegation Council. Delegation cities, officially known as the International Mandate for Chinese Concessions, were formed in 1928 after the Jade Wind incident, when a European passenger train was attacked by Kuomintang bandits. While mostly designed to hold the Zhili-Fengtian conflict that was destabilizing the Far East, the Americans also intended it to serve as a tool of their open-door policy, allowing access to Chinese markets to all Western nations and Japan. Pursuant to these imperialist aims, the Beijing government has been cut out of all decision-making processes on the Legation Council, despite nominally leasing their territory from us. We have observer status on the council, and are able to get a view into decisions being taken in their meetings, but beyond that, our interactions with the body are limited at the governmental level. We do deserve a voice in Shanghai that gives us 5 political power. How generous this event has been so far. Alrighty then. Let's see, Year of the Rat is moving up 14 days. Restructuring our debt. For the last few years, Wu and Cao have spent most of their political capital attempting to restructure and reduce the enormous debt of the Qing Empire. While theoretically possible, this plan has run into numerous challenges, the chief being a lack of support from the provincial governors. Rumors of instability in the south have further complicated these plans, and Zhao Kun is expected to deliver a speech on reducing the national debt to the assembly after the New Year celebrations later this month. Await the speech. Please give a good speech. Just please give a good speech. Alrighty. So, we'll see what is next. We are definitely getting our infantry equipment right now. That is absolutely something that is worth it, that we have to do. You know, and this is like way better than the other one. Okay. The sale of the Zigan Railroad. The past few weeks have seen a great deal of economic activity in the League of 8 Provinces, a southern conglomerate of provinces ruled by our nominal subordinate, Sun Chuanfang. Even more heavily influenced by German economic support than we are, the League just finished construction on a major railroad, the Zigan Line. Zigan Line, yes. Though founded by the Germans, it was largely built by Chinese labor, leading many to hope for a more equitable relationship between German and Chinese in the League, at least in economic affairs. A few days ago, in a surprising move, the AOG publicly announced its plans to purchase and consolidate a number of eastern railways on behalf of their subsidiary group, the Shantung Eisenbahn Gesellschaft, including this new Zigan route. This move angered many native Chinese residents of the League, who saw the Zigan lines as a potential building block in an equal relationship between Europeans and Asians. Widespread protests have broken out, inflamed by conspiracies of fraud and embezzlement on the part of Sun's cronies. We have to keep an eye on this. Sure we do. Chinese New Year. Rat. In a long, somewhat rambling speech to mark the Chinese New Year, Assembly President Zhao Zun addressed the need to restore the glory of the Qing Empire, unite the country, and repay the debt burdening the economy. He outlaid a three-point plan. Government subsidies and tax cuts would be given to light manufacturing industries, farmers would be granted tax cuts to grow edible plants instead of cash crops, and an increased tax on provincial governors. Speech is met with polite applause. More political power! Yay! That's what we need here. Political power. Okay, so next focus. Let's see. New taxes or... Okay. Encourage export farming. Can we get both? Yeah, we need all of this. So, we do not have the industrial base required to enact a large-scale industrial reform. What we do not lack, however, is a large number of peasant farmers. By carefully granting out subsidies to farmers, we can start to nurture a food export system that can alleviate our trade debt. Gain 1 infra? I'll take that, right? Why the hell wouldn't I take it, right? That seems like a good one to take, to me at least, so why not? Alright, now the next one. Let's unpause. We're gonna go to, January. Things are happening. We want to do other stuff here, though, definitely. Okay, so German mining companies increased their operations in eastern Shaanxi. Shaanxi region has always been a good source of coal and useful metals for the empire. Following the Fourth Zuli Fengtian War, we gained direct control of eastern Shaanxi, a slim area of land that used to belong to Yanxi Shan's Shaanxi clique. Our ownership of eastern Shaanxi has been the cause of tensions between us and the Shaanxi clique. But for now they are unable to compete with our military strength. Much like the rest of Shaanxi, this area is rich with coal and iron. Multiple German companies took an interest in eastern Shaanxi and so purchased the coal and iron mines there. These mines sit very close to the border with the Shaanxi clique, but this has not yet been a problem. However, news just came in that these eastern Shaanxi companies are going to increase their mining operations and have presented plans that'll show some of their mines falling into Shaanxi-controlled territory. We personally do not need to worry about this, but it is likely to cause some problems in the Shaanxi clique, with many peasants feeling robbed that these German companies are taking their mines. Sure. So let's see. Gensato has a question in the chat. He says, just curious, how much of the base game you've played and how much do you like the mods in comparison? Well, let's check how many hours I have in Hearts of Iron 4. 2,162 hours. So basically slightly over 2k is the amount of hours that I have right now in Hearts of Iron 4. As for mods, that depends. I have... Most of the time I spent playing the game has actually been modded, but I haven't really played much single player, if I'm being completely honest here. I've actually played mostly multiplayer here, with mods, balancing mods, but I'm definitely trying to change things around and see if I can do more of the single player stuff. So, we'll see how that works out. Hello, Andres Valbuena Mancilla. Welcome to the stream. We have a question. Let me read it out. Can you support Nanjing? So, by supporting Nanjing, you mean League of 8 provinces. The answer is yes. But apparently, that's not the side with the most content, so we have to stay neutral in here. Because if we stay neutral in here, then basically we get like a lot more content for the country. So we also switch to a different tag, so that might be interesting to try that out. At least I want to try it out and see how that works. Anyway, right now I'm gonna go ahead and unpause and see what other events the game is gonna throw at us, because there's definitely gonna be a lot of events for this one. Alrighty. Still decisions available, insufficient resources. Yeah, there's just way too much here. Decisions. Widespread attack on foreigners. Following the unrest surrounding the Zagan Railroad, a number of German investors and businessmen have been savagely attacked by rabid anti-foreign mobs. To make matters worse, widespread boycotts of German goods have begun in the south, and this morning, reports reached Beijing of bombings of railway stations in Hangzhou and other cities of the Central China Railway. Transportation has ground to a halt in many regions of the League, and Kuomintang guerrillas have used this opportunity to stage increasingly daring attacks on the isolated League garrisons. The German ambassador is demanding accountability, and while the League is largely autonomous from our control, we still need to do something. Jiang Baili and other Zhili officials have long pushed to exert greater control over the League, and are urging Wu to use this crisis to leverage greater control over the South. Wu is personally uncertain of this, but is currently drafting a telegram to demand accountability from Sun and offer our help should he need it. Unsaid, of course, is the demand for increased control over League affairs should he accept our help. Seems like a good idea, so yeah. Furry Bear says in chat, I do want the new Manchu tree. Yeah, I'm also interested in it. Gonna have to take a look. I am definitely interested in seeing that out. Hopefully I don't mess up the choices in the events and we actually get to do it. Because if I mess up the choices, then obviously we won't get to be able to do it. Unfortunately, we cannot switch this template. I'd love to switch it, because I want to make like... So I haven't shown you the template, but I'll show you what I want to do. But basically, I want to make 20 with support artillery, and then I want to switch into some kind of tank. Right, so let's see the next focus, because we have finished encourage export farming. Let's go for new taxes. So, tax collection in the warlord era ranged from semi-organized to completely ad hoc. Even though most people resent the new taxes, enacting them through an established legislative body will hopefully mitigate some of the unpopularity, as a taxman is better than a horde of rapacious soldiers. Alrighty. Well, the good thing is that all of these seem to be extremely fast. I think they're all 14 days. This is 7 days even. Okay. There's another incident. See what I mean by Kaiserreich having a lot of events in January? This is good though. I like seeing this. So, the Wuhu incident. Troubling information reached Luoyang and Beijing this morning. While the reports are somewhat contradictory, it appears there was some sort of a massacre of peaceful protesters by League and German troops in the city of Wuhu. Some claim German troops simply mowed down the protesters, while others claim a group of Kuomintang radicals attacked the Germans and League troops first. Whatever the cause, the city has fallen into anarchy, and protests have sprung up all over the League. Well, we're not the League for this time around, so who cares? Ironically, at the same time as we received this information, we received a report from Sun claiming he has the situation under control. Sounds about right? Not really. Some Zhili generals are pushing for a major intervention in the south should the situation deteriorate further, but Wu has yet to take a clear position on the issue. Further exasperating our problems, an informant we have placed within the NCERA claims they have somehow received information on the situation, are planning to give a scathing speech later in the assembly today. HA officials are attempting to rouse Cao Tsun from a drunken stupor and write a counter speech, but we've been caught off guard. Under control my ass. Yeah, minus 30 PP. Definitely. Anyway, we're at least gonna do the new taxes, so yay! I mean, that does actually drop our base stability for 25, so... Oh my goodness, what's going on? The province of Anqing, long chafing under Sun's rule, essentially declared independence from the League this week. In a widely distributed pamphlet, Governor Chen Taoyuan claimed that the Wuhu incident shows that Sun cannot manage this crisis, and essentially abrogates him from any responsibility in Anqing. Some Zhili generals have unilaterally begun to mobilize their troops against Kuomintang incursions, though Wu rightly suspects their true intention is territorial expansion. Seeking to undercut their opportunity to invade, he declared a national state of readiness this morning to all Zhili and Manchu generals, urging them to ready their troops for any possible armed conflict. Confused Zhili troops have largely fallen into line with Wu, and any premature attack south was effectively ended before it began. Yes, give me some extra war support. Yeah. Hello, no cookies. So you have a question. Let me read it out. Is the first time facecam? Not really. I think I have uploaded videos before on YouTube where I use the facecam, but basically, here's the idea. So on Twitch, I stream with a facecam, and then some of those videos that I uploaded on YouTube, well, I uploaded some of those videos from the streams to YouTube, and so I had facecam on YouTube for a couple of videos. This isn't the first time necessarily, but this is the first time facecam on YouTube, I believe, though. On YouTube live stream, I mean. So yeah, that should clear things up. Alrighty, well, we're still gonna work on the new taxes. Maybe we're gonna get more events as well as usual. So, Zhang Zhongchang severs ties with Beijing. The position of Shandong Governor Zhang Zhongchang had always been tenuous at best. An erratic, violent man, Zhang previously held close ties to Zhang Zuolin of the Fengtian government, though he had been kept loyal to Beijing through bribery and lavish commissions. It appears he has used the chaos enveloping the south, however, to cast us aside. This morning, a number of our tax collectors were halted at the provincial border, and spies within the province report he has carried out mass purges of Qing loyalists. Even worse, they report him making contact with Zhang Zuolin and the Japanese. Damn you, Dongmi Journal. Wow, like, compared to League of Eight Provinces, we have a lot more aggressive lines here as the Qing Empire. So, alright, see how that works. Interesting how... Okay, there's some wars going on. Alrighty. Two events popped up at once. I don't know which one is first, so... Let's see. We'll go with the left one first, because it's a smaller event. Refugees flee League chaos. With widespread unrest sweeping the League of Eight Provinces, Governors Jin Yunye of Henan and Xiao Yaonan have reported increasing numbers of refugees flooding into their provinces. Although it started as a trickle, over the course of the last few days the flow dramatically increased, with whole families fleeing once. An explosion of violence and banditry. I mean, they can't flee twice, so, you know. The governors have sent warning telegrams after some of their men interviewed some of the refugees, indicating central authority within League has collapsed far more than previously thought. Furthermore, they have requested additional food and supplies to deal with the refugees. Terrible news, send the supplies. Yes, give them some political power, who cares? Next thing here is Chen Xiaoyan sends a telegram. To the eminent President Zhao Cun and Imperial Minister Wu Peifu. I, Governor Chen Tiaoyan, humbly ask for funding for my troops. As outlined in the constitution of our great nation, it is the responsibility of the national government to provide funds to provincial governors to suppress unrest. With the situation of Marshal Sun unclear, I have taken the responsibility of protecting the province of Anqing against bandits and left agitators. A telegram was delivered to Wu Peifu this morning from Governor of Anqing, Chen Taoyuan. While the tone of the letter was very bold, it appears Chen has restored order to the province. Wu is faced with a choice. Chen would be a powerful ally, but he has a firm anti-concession stance. Supporting him in the long term would alienate Germany, whose support will be essential in the inevitable war against Japan. At the same time, taking a stance against Germany would undoubtedly endear Wu with the population. Okay, so we don't support him because we're going for Manchu, right? So we don't actually support Qing here. We shouldn't if we want to become Manchu. So refuse. No funds for rebels, definitely. Gonna go for that. Now, death of Wang Chengbin. Early this morning, Wang Chengbin, a senior member of the Zili clique and major ally of Zhao Cun, passed away due to old age. While his death in and of itself is a blow to our command structure, it reveals a worrying trend. Many senior Zili military officers are of old age, poor health, or both, and the corruption endemic in our military prevents younger officers from advancing through the ranks. Unless a serious effort is made, our high command will soon consist solely of doddering, senile old men terrified of adapting new technologies and doctrines. About age, bringing wisdom, so let's see. Oof. Ouch, that's a lot less org than we want, but, you know, the 5th Anglo-Afghani War, that's not something that we are concerned with whatsoever. Go away. Black Monday, well, you know, that's definitely pretty bad here, but it's not something that we should worry ourselves with. So, Yi Guantao take over Shandong. Esoteric millenarian sect known as the Yi Guantao have reportedly taken over the Shandong province, ousting our erstwhile governor, Zhang Zongchang. While initially concern ran high that this sect would create chaos in our lands, level heads prevailed, pointing out Zhang's well-documented Fengtian loyalty. The cult is isolated, and once the chaos to the south has stabilized, we may be able to attack them, though this could cause unrest with the sizable number of adherents the religion has within our territory. Interesting indeed. Okay. Another offer to Chen? Following our refusal of aid to Governor Chen Tiaoyan of Anqing, worrying reports began to emerge that he has reached out to Zhang Zuolin, leader of the rogue Fengtian government to the north. Even more worrying is his use of a Japanese interlocutor to facilitate the conversation. Several of Wu's advisors are suggesting the marshal reach out again to Chen with an offer of direct support in his rebellion, lest we end up with a Japanese lapdog right on our doorstep. Beyond just Japanese support for Chen, however, it also seems that non-intervention could lead to a widespread domestic unrest. Many in both the opposition parties and the Zili clique itself are itching for an opportunity to extend our control in the chaos of the collapse, and already small protests in favor of Governor Chen's anti-concession stance have broken out across urban areas. Staying silent could result in these protests escalating, further destabilizing our already unpopular regime. So Gensato is saying, you may want to make saves at events that seem important in the future, just in case. Oh, it's Iron Man. So, you're probably right. I don't know why I'm even playing Iron Man with the mod, but... I think I normally use Iron Man because I forget to save by single player Let's Plays, so... But yeah, what I can actually do is I can probably just move the save out of the folder. I don't see why that's gonna work, so... Not gonna work, I mean. So we're gonna do it now. Because this seems like an important event, so I definitely wanna... You know, deal with it. Alrighty. Paradox Interactive, save games. And push this out here, and that should do all alrighty. Now let's get back to the game. Another offer to Chen. We've already did it, but okay, we will not do anything here. It's too risky. We lose political power, we lose war support. Sucks, but we're not gonna do it because we want to be neutral, and then support nobody and back to Manchus. Shanking Tianguo declared. Governor Zongchang, known throughout China as the Dogmatic General, is dead. Reports coming out of Jinan allege that Zongchang and his top lieutenant, Sun Dianying, had attempted to storm the sacred Taishan earlier this week and did not survive the assault. This astounding news comes with proclamations from the new master of Taishan, Zhang Tianran, that he now rules Shandong and all its people. Zhang Tianran is a less notable figure to newspapers, but is well known to the refugees of the eastern China as the benevolent leader of the Yiguandao cult. The more conservative refugees, this event symbolizes something brighter in store for China. So it is a cycle, not a change. Alrighty then. We're gonna keep on rolling, and we'll see how things go. Decisions available. Domestic production. That could work, because we want to drop the market liberals. So we finally finished new taxes, so let's go for emergency meeting of senior Zili members. The unrest in the what? Has exploded into full-blown chaos. Rioting and looting are widespread, and civil authority has broken down. Wu Peifu must call a meeting of the senior Zili generals and bureaucrats in order to properly respond to this developing situation. Definitely do it, sir. Definitely call a meeting right now, so... we need to make sure that we don't have issues. Okay, bloodbath on the Yangtze. This is also the name of the new beta. So, despite their best efforts to deal with the influx of refugees, the governors of our southern provinces are overwhelmed. Following a province-wide declaration of martial law made in Hubei, Governor Xiao Yaonan ordered his troops to shut down all bridges and roads leading into the province from the League territory, and denying entry to all refugees. A large number of them, however, began to mass at the bridge over the Yangtze River, demanding entry. While it started peacefully, it quickly escalated into a full-scale riot, as refugees began to pelt Xiao's troops with rocks, bottles, and other debris. Eventually, a group of men who had somehow armed themselves with stolen weapons began shooting at Xiao's troops, who responded by opening fire with machine guns. Those not hit by the storm of bullets fled, stampeding other refugees and leaving their friends and family dead or dying on the bridge. This grisly scene is being repeated up and down our border with the League, as mobs of refugees have started to force their way into our territory. We lose more political power, I mean, that seems about right, so I'm gonna go with it. Yeah, no. Booze and nightmare. For the past few weeks, Wu Peifu's dreams have been terrifying. Tonight, he sees Beijing burning, the ghost of Sun Yat-sen stepping from a collapsing forbidden city and approaching a frozen Wu. Just as he reaches his hand out to touch him, he is awoken by an alarmed official. Apologies for waking you, Commissioner, but this is urgent. He hands Wu a telegram before scuttling away. Blinking back sleep, Wu opens the telegram. Reading the characters, his hands start shaking. His worst nightmares have become reality. Sun shot yesterday. PM stop. Perpetrator unclear. Stop. In comma. Stop. Unlikely to wake. Riots widespread. Fleeing with gold and documents. That sounds bad. 2 hours later, Luoyang is a frenzied hub of activity. Documents concerning Sun's more salacious dealings with Beijing burn in furnaces, while a group of senior Geely office officials confer with one another. In an unprecedented move, Wu has invited several Manchu nobles, notably Pujier, to be present for the drafting of some form of unified statement in response to the assassination. Definitely need to do that, so yeah. Imperial Navy flees north. Lacking any suitable ports in the north, the Imperial fleet has been based out of Nantong since the end of the 1927 conflict. With Rioting, civil unrest, and general chaos enveloping the city, Admiral Wu Renli has ordered the fleet to leave the city and head north for the small ports we control outside of Tianjin. The fall of the Nanjing docks also means we have lost what limited naval manufacturing capabilities we had. Damn, indeed. An offer from Marshal Qi. Following our refusal of Governor Chen's telegram, a message has arrived from the new Marshal of the League, Qi Ziyuan. To the most auspicious Marshal Wu. I, Qi Ziyuan, request your aid in suppressing the rebellion in Anqing. As you are my liege and commander, it is only proper that you assist me in my times of need. The tone of the request leaves many suspicious, as theoretically, Qi should be able to, or Qi rather, I guess not Qi, should be able to easily crush Anqing and the Kuomintang rebellion to the south with German aid. Okay, so I'm going to take the save again. Take out the save. I want to be sure that nothing is messed up, so... Iron Man, Shin. So I'm going to copy this out here. There we go. It's now being copied. So, alright, let's hear him out. He can handle this on his own. Yes. Definitely. So... Okay. He can handle this on his own. Probably will want to do that. So focus completed. Emergency meeting of the Zhili. Following the collapse of the League to the south, we have gathered nearly all senior Zhili-aligned military officers in Luoyang. As the meeting starts, Marshal Wu Peifu opens with a short statement. Fellow soldiers, the time has come. With the collapse of the League, we are, for the first time since the Zifeng War, in a precarious situation. Every choice we make over the next few weeks will determine the outcome of China for decades to come. I would like to remind some, he says, glancing at the more hawkish members of the assembly, that intervention is not necessarily the most sound course of action. We need to weigh our options first before committing. Various generals nod in agreement and begin a series of discussions on the best course of action. We need to be careful. I agree. It's national focus here, so we can't choose anything right now, which is, I guess, okay. Ripples of Black Monday. While in the weeks following Black Monday, it appeared that we had escaped the worst of the damage. Over the last few days, German-affiliated businesses have been hit with supply chain issues and increased prices. While the economic disruption is nowhere near the scale experienced in Europe and the Americas, this is still a blow to our economy. Ouchies, ouchies. We have a focus, or we do not have a focus. We literally cannot choose anything. And by the way, we have negative political power. The illusion of Qing hegemony shatters. The facade of Chinese unity, having held together for nearly a decade, has begun to crumble. Rising unrest in the League of Eight Provinces, the economic shock of Black Monday portending German entrenchment, the inability of our government to effectively deal with the crisis has made one thing clear. Our monopoly on power is broken. We must now attempt to deal with the chaos. That's not good. That is not good. This will not go well. This will not go well. I agree with you there. We still can't choose a focus, can we? Yeah, we can't. We're actually stuck. Okay. Paused. Uprisings in Fujian. Most of China and the world assumed that the Kuomintang were destroyed in 1927. League Marshal Sun had been fighting a low-intensity guerrilla conflict with remnants of the Kuomintang since the end of the Northern Expedition in the Fujian area. Reports were censored from the press, and even Wu Peifu remained largely unaware of the true scope of the conflict, with Sun keeping all details tightly under wraps. With the current chaos in the League, however, the remnants of the Kuomintang have re-emerged and declared a new campaign of national reunification. They have declared our rightful government illegitimate, calling us a little more than a German puppet, slaving to the whims of Berlin. We can only hope that the remnants of Sun's forces can put these traitors down. Despicable traitors, indeed. I would agree with that. Now, we have to look at more focuses that we can do, or you mean what we cannot do. So there's actually some boycotts we can do here. What? Anti-German boycott. We could do this, but nah, we don't want to do that, do we? So Nanjing clique is here. We'll see if it's actually able to take care of the other stuff. Stalin governors cut contact. With violence in the league escalating daily, the governors of Yunnan, Tangjiao, and Guangxi, Chen Jianming have stopped responding to official government requests for information and updates on what is happening in their territory. They have long despised their government, and while this move is not unexpected, it represents a complete change in their official demeanor toward government. Many in Wu's inner circle fear that this heralds a complete collapse of our authority, and this morning, news out of Shaanxi confirms these worries. Yan Xishan, governor of Shaanxi, has formally denounced the actions of our government in what is now being termed the Yangtze incident. Earlier this week, when Governor Wang Huiqing's forces fired upon a mob of refugees and proclaimed that the Qing no longer had the capacity to rule China. He stopped just short of recognizing the Feng Tian government, but it is clear the national order is breaking down. Damnation, indeed. Liang Guang breaks free. Liang Guang, coalition of two of the former 8 provinces of the eponymous league, seceded from both that agglomeration and our regime as a whole this morning. Under the command of scholar bureaucrat Shen Jiongming, backed up by the warlord Ma Ji, provinces declared our government wholly illegitimate and promised a swift end to the autocratic and anachronistic monarchy. Rebel scum. Yes, I totally agree with that sentiment. Just rebel scum is the way to go. Okay, well, I'm really hoping... Okay, I'm probably gonna copy this one out as... Again, give me a second, because we have new events. Yeah. This is what it is. Bum bum bum, and it's all done. Alrighty then. Hunan secedes from the League. Hunan province had fallen under the sway of Sun Chuanfang during the chaos following the 1927 Northern Expedition, with Governor Zhao Hengti reassuming control of the province after a brief period of Kuomintang rule. Longtime ally of Wu, Zhao has been governor of the region since 1920. However, he also has ties to the federalist government in Guangxi, tacitly supporting the federal model. As of now, he has taken a strictly neutral stance, torn between his personal friendship to Wu and his political loyalties to Chen Jiongming. His neutrality, however, cannot last long, as already clouds are beginning to circle around his rule of the province. Hopefully Wu's old friend remains loyal, yes. Widespread rioting breaks out. Following Wu and Cao's silence on League of 8 Provinces related affairs, small protests began to emerge, clamoring for intervention. As the silence continued, these gatherings quickly grew into large street protests. With Cao finally announcing that he would support neither Qi nor Chen, protests erupted into riots. Beijing and other major cities are paralyzed by the unrest, and nearly everyone, from the richest intellectual to the poorest street vendor, are in the streets denouncing the government. Adding fuel to the fire are wild conspiracy theories that Wu was paid off by the German legation not to intervene, leading many demonstrators to carry anti-German slogans and burn German-made goods. In one instance, crude effigies of the Kaiser, Wu, and Cao were all burned outside the Forbidden City before the perpetrators were hauled away in chains. My goodness, this is just beyond terrible, event-wise. This actually really hurts us, and really badly. So, deal with the unrest. The Manchu restoration. Ooh. Okay, so that's probably what we're gonna go for. So deal with unrest. Our decision to stay neutral in the League collapse has pleased nobody and angered everyone. We need to quickly suppress unrest before the situation becomes untenable. Definitely. Deal with that unrest, my boys. We can send an expedition. No, because we want to be neutral. We're going to be role-playing that, right? No expeditionary forces. Nothing of the sort. Although I would like to send it. Can I even send it? We can actually send volunteers. Well, we can send one, but... I mean, I'm not gonna do that anyway, because we're kind of role-playing, being so-called neutral right now. It's alright. Civil War in Sichuan. Sichuan province, long plagued by overpopulation and food shortages, has erupted into civil war. Ever since the 1927 restoration, Yang Sen, close personal friend and ally of Wu Peifu, has ruled the province, but in the last few years his control began to slip. Various other factions loyal to the Feng Tian regime, Kuomintang remnants, and isolationists loyal only to themselves began to consolidate power, and used the collapse of the League as the perfect moment to launch attacks on Yang's now shaky government. Yang has yet to reach out to us for direct aid, preferring to hide the scope of the unrest, but Wu expects his old friend to come knocking for help any day. Terrible news. Most terrible news indeed. Okay, well, there's that. 23 divisions here. I don't care about Australasia. It's a good thing that I should always pause on events or when I'm clicking on something, because, you know, this can always happen. Like, an event pops up, I misclick an option. So, Yang Sen requests support. Dire news coming in from Chengdu. The 10-year peace in the region fell apart not long after the troubles in the League of Eight Provinces reached the boiling point, greatly diminishing the influence of the Sichuanese leader Yang Sen. Internal divisions in the clique have escalated into open conflict, as the Qing warlord Liu Xiang, leader of the Industrial Corps with its massive force and manpower, and firepower alike, has begun to march on Yang's forces. For now at least, Yang allies in the Baoding department under Deng Ziho remain, but even that is an uncertainty as the situation spirals further out of control with every passing day. With the current chaos in Sichuan, it can't be ruled out that a prolonged conflict where both sides exhaust their strength could lead to the remnants of the Kuomintang under Lu Chao seizing the moment to reverse their old misfortunes. As if that wasn't enough, persistent droughts have hit hard Sichuan's already struggling people. With disaster looming, our old friend Yang has reached out to us, pleading that we offer any support we may muster. While the consequences of a defeat for Yang could prove severe for us in the future, we also have our own crisis in the light of the situation in Nanjing. What? We do not send any... Goodbye, Sichuan clique. Goodbye. We're not gonna send anything to you. No support for those people. Absolutely none. Just none. No support. I'm sorry. Just goodbye. No support for you. So there's definitely a lot more decisions that we can do here, but not right away. So what's going on everywhere else? Kuomintang and India overthrow Tibet. Don't care really what happens in Tibet. We're gonna deal with the unrest here, and we're gonna want to go for the Manchu restoration. That's what we're gonna go for. So we'll see how that plays out for us. Because I feel like that's going to be pretty interesting, isn't it? Okay, so... I don't care about that. Haven't we switched it? We have already switched. So, the Lindbergh of the East. A young pilot named Sun Tonggang has earned great renown for flying across Eurasia in his custom self-built aircraft. With the recent upheavals within the League, he has volunteered to save our nation as a pilot, destroying our enemies from the skies. Originally based in Nanjing, he has fled the chaos, currently developing the city for our territory in his small plane. Ooh. Brandenburg of the East. So we have an ace, boys. We have an ace. There he is. Swiss of China. We'll see if I can make Qing Empire Swiss of China. I don't know about that. So what we can do here is we can go for... Alright, we have technology. I'm gonna go greedy and grab mechanical computing. Although it's really not a good idea. Might as well. I love how our ships are there and we can't do anything. I'm really gonna deal with that on rest, because it's gonna be a while. It's definitely gonna be a while till we can fully deal with it, but should be good, hopefully. Should be all good. Alrighty. Still more decisions, lots of political power here that we're losing due to other stuff. So, whispers of discontent. In the weeks following Wu's decision not to intervene in the League of Eight Provinces' collapse, small groups from across the political spectrum began to gather in secret. Initially limited to criticizing Wu's inaction, the worsening violence in the streets led many to bring up revolt. Social networks between these groups have allowed a shaky coalition to develop. Comprised of Manchu nobles, cadets at the Baoding Academy, reformers in the NCERA, and some Zili generals annoyed at Wu's inaction, this loose group has begun to speak clandestinely with one another and plot to overthrow Wu, restore the Emperor to some degree of power. So Curry Bear says in chat, might as well grind troops for XP. Grind troops for XP? You mean like train them? Exercise them? Or send them somewhere? I mean, I don't want to send them somewhere, because role-playing neutral, right? So not gonna send anyone anything. Maybe when we do the Manchu restoration, then we're gonna do things there. And we still can't change these templates, but I'm assuming eventually we can, because we could as the League of Eight Provinces. So also League of Eight Provinces, we'll see how they're doing here, because they're probably the strongest out of these, but how much stronger than the others? Quite a bit stronger. Famine breaks out in Sichuan. The province of Sichuan has long struggled with famine. Rocky terrain and unpredictable weather kept populations low until the early Qing era, when widespread land clearances and immigration incentives brought hordes of peasants to the province. In 1925, a lengthy drought turned into a devastating famine that ravaged the province, leading to hundreds of thousands of deaths and millions of refugees. Now, with chaos in the League disrupting food shipments and another lengthy drought, the specter of famine haunts Sichuan once more. Already horrifying stories are emerging of mothers selling their children into slavery for scraps of bread, and anarchy gripping even the richest market towns. Yeah, that does sound not good. We could exercise, you're right. But yeah, let's just exercise. A clandestine meeting. The basement of a shady Beijing bar, traditionally used as a cover for revolutionary activities. A strange coalition of individuals dedicated to overthrowing Wu Peifu and his rule over China have gathered. First is Pu Jie, the emperor's brother and a general in the army, one of the few non-Zhili generals allowed to command significant numbers of troops. Next to him sits Y.C. James Yan, a leading intellectual and head of the NCERA. Across from him sit Fang Zijian and Ling Bin, two Baoding cadets scarcely older than 25. The final member of this meeting is Zili General Ling Bingzi, a monarchist. Bingzi claims to have assembled a coalition of Zili generals disgruntled with Wu's inaction over the last few months. Realizing that they are unable to beat the Zili clique on their own with their limited military resources, the leaders decide they must ask the leader of a neighboring warlord clique for assistance. After much deliberation, they choose Yan Xishan in Shaanxi or Zhang Tianran in Shandong. Which one do we pick for Zhang. What is that one? Shanking? No, we can't find that. So how do we go for Manchu? Like, does this even matter here? It's clandestine meeting. Okay, so I'm going to take a save here. Again. I'm not sure what to pick here. If this makes any difference whatsoever. It might, for all I know, but... I don't know. Events or decisions? Yeah. So Yanxi Shan is... yes. I don't know which one. Does this even matter? For sure it does matter. If we ask for Shanxi Clique, and then who's this guy? Shangqing Tiangu. I don't even know who that is. There it is. Okay, so it's either this guy or this guy. Shandong? Yeah, you're... So, Curry Bear says Shandong is more Japanese friendly, I think, since he's dog meat general. Could probably be right. So, yeah, and then Shangxi is... probably, yeah. Change the benefactor focus I can take. Arturo Esparza says in chat. So you mean it changes something after this? Or like not before this? Because I want to do this, right? Because this actually... Or will we... So we'll do this later, right? Because we can't do it already. Okay, let's see. Is there anything here that... So this here isn't gonna work. None of this here works, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'll get a new focus tree when I do this. But the real question is... Okay. I don't know what we're gonna go for. We'll do the Shandong one. Oh yes, the dog meat general is probably dead already, but nah. Alright, let's pick that one. We already saved, so... I mean, I backed up the save, so in case it doesn't go as planned, you just reload the save. How much XP are we getting anyway? Getting some XP, you know. Not too much, not too little. Zhang accepts. Our teacher Zhang has accepted the coup plotter's request for aid. He agrees he will deploy his troops should the Zili clique not be fully destroyed in the coup. At the same time, however, he will probably demand concessions once Puyi has been restored to his proper position. Constitution thing in the right. I don't know. Ooh. Okay. No, I think this is going to cancel this stuff here. So I don't think we want that. Yeah, exactly. What Arturo Esparza says. The Constitution activates when the Manchu coup fails. That's what I imagined as well. Okay, ominous troop movements. Unusual troop movements have been reported from Shandong province over the last few days. It appears that large mobs of Yiguandao militiamen are preparing for some sort of military action on our border, with our informants reporting that supplies and equipment are being stockpiled near the mountain passes out of the peninsula. Honored teacher Zhang Tiangran of the Yiguandao certainly is no ally of this Jili clique. An attack on our territory would not be out of the question for him. Ugh. Dispatch more spies to investigate this? Or we have more pressing matters to attend to. Oh, to attend to. I don't know. If I don't know the event change, this is the problem here. Okay. Let's see. Maybe we should dispatch more spies, but... Alrighty. We're gonna dispatch more spies. That's what we're gonna try to. I don't know what difference this makes. We'll lose some political power, which sucks, because we're already negative 200, but... Oh well, right? We're gaining some slow XP, but... Okay, so Gensato says, I assume do not dispatch more spies. I was thinking about it, but... I don't know. Okay, so Andres Valbuena says, send the spies. Well, it's a good thing we sent the spies. I don't know what difference it makes, but we'll see soon enough. What? Devious machinations. Reformers have discovered a dangerous plot. It appears Zhang Tianran and several Manchu princes, reformers and traitors generals are attempting to overthrow the Zili clique and restore Puyi. Must deal with this quickly. What? Hang on a second. If we declare war, we stop this, right? If we don't declare war... So if we don't declare war... They take over. I assume. The coup succeeds. So we don't use this. I guess if we send the spies, I assume what happens is you get a casus belli. If you don't send the spies, you don't get the casus belli. That's my guess with how this event chain works. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm not. So what we're gonna do is, I'm not going to use this casus belli. Because if I use this casus belli, bad things are gonna happen. So, Xiong Kewu takes control of Sichuan. Grave news, sire. Because Xiong Kewu has defeated our ally Yang Sen in Sichuan. It was a major loss to the Zili clique. The province is industrially poor and military overstretched. If they join any opposing faction, we'll crush them. Damn. See, a plot is uncovered. A bizarre conspiracy has been revealed to Wu Peifu. Apparently, a group of disgruntled Manchu princes, reformers, and Zili generals have been clandestinely plotting to overthrow the Zili clique. Restore Puyi to a position of power. A member of this plot grew disgruntled once their foreign backer reneged his support and instead came to Wu, betraying his erstwhile allies. Wu has already dispatched police to raid the safe houses where the plotters have been meeting, versus a confused Puyi who was apparently unaware of any plot in the first place. President Zhao Cun went before a stunned assembly where he announced the charges, or announcing his resignation in shame for failing to discover the plot. At the end of the Qing dynasty, Marshal Wu Peifu acted as temporary national protector until a new government can be assembled. That definitely seems wrong. Oh, we're the Zili clique. We're the Zili clique. Okay, we're going to go back to the menu, because luckily, we took a save from before. So this is not the direction we wanted to go for. So I'm just going to take the save back. Okay. Load a save. And we're going to speed forward a little bit, because, you know, we've already read through most of this stuff. Famine. Use the Shangtong guy still. And we're just going to speed 5 it for the time being. Excellent. It's a good thing I did that. Because that wasn't gonna work anymore. So definitely sending spies was the bad choice. Yes, we have more pressing matters to attend to. Seems like we messed up there. And we became the Zili clique, which was not ideal. We wanted to become Manchu. So, but we're gonna do that now. Definitely gonna do that now. But at least we found out how to become the Zili clique, right? Okay, so we got the technology. I'm gonna speed down to 4. Xiong Kewu takes control of Sichuan. Yes, we have already done this. We have already read that. Yeah, there's a ton of options in this, which is what I really like. Like, if you replay it, you can get the lots of different outcomes, I guess. But if we deal with unrest, looks like there's 60 days left of that. Then we can do the Manchu restoration. Now we got the new infantry, which is great. Let's go ahead and go for some construction. No, basic machine tools. We're gonna go for basic machine tools. Construction with like one factory constructing. I don't know about that one. Really don't know about that one. I don't think that's worth it at all, but you know, we'll see. So here Wuhan is going up and up. Armament department seeks asylum. The war in Sichuan has ended, and our allies in the armament department have been defeated by the officer department. Fleeing possible retribution by Xiong Ke-wu, the leadership of the former ruling clique Sichuan have arrived, seeking to serve our armed forces with the hope of one day perhaps returning to their home province. What? Find a new home, or old friends are always welcome here. What differences does this make? Sichuan clique. Find a new home elsewhere. Go for that. You know, just click something. Gives us political power. Why not? Oh well. Oh well indeed. Mysterious occurrences. Worrying news. Appears over the last few days, anti-Gili and anti-German pamphlets have been discovered, distributed amongst some of our troops. When asked where they received this from, none were able to give a straight answer, with most saying it just appeared overnight. Even more worrying, several Gili generals have dropped out of contact with Luoyang over the last few hours, notably including Ling Bingzi, whose monarchist sympathies are well known. Even worse, Baoding Military Academy appears to have been abandoned overnight. Communications with far-flung parts of the empire have been interrupted due to widespread radio and telephone outages. Oh, does it change the political... Oh, okay. So we affect those guys. Interesting. As to what I'm referring to, Arturo Esparza said in chat, I think that event changed the political path of Sichuan. He's talking about the event where I decided to choose whether to welcome them, the armament department, or not. And we decided, no, let's go away for political power. Okay, now we are on Spit 4 still. Hopefully this... Well, there's 40 days left-ish on this event, so we'll see what we can do. But we're not the Zili clique, so we ignored that. But apparently you can become the Zili clique. But we might become Manchu. Summons said to Beijing. While Wu is attempting to process the alarming developments that have occurred over the last few days, an urgent telegram arrived from Beijing. Zhao Zun and Wu have been summoned to a meeting with the Emperor over the state of the country. Widespread riots are still a daily occurrence, and while the Emperor technically has the constitutional prerogative to summon his president, this has never occurred. While Wu may sense a trap, Zhao Zun has already informed the Emperor that himself and Wu will present themselves to His Imperial Majesty later that week. Damn you, Zhao Zun. Is this probably the trap? Wu and Cao prepared to meet Puyi. After arriving from Luoyang, Wu berated Cao for essentially inviting them into a trap. Still, the Jade Marshal is not one to go into a meeting like this without a trump card up his sleeve. As the two men prepare to enter the hall, Wu orders his bodyguards to wait outside the entrance to the chambers. Ceremonial bodyguards outside are unarmed except for traditional swords, and the Zili soldiers have hidden pistols within their pockets. Doesn't sound good. They enter the hall. Gods rush into the hall. As the two men enter and kneel before the Emperor, around a dozen heavily armed Manchu guards rush into the room. Surrounding the Emperor, they move forward and attempt to arrest the two men, while Puyi flees the room. Upon hearing the commotion, Wu's bodyguards outside quickly dispatch the ceremonial guards and rush in, while Wu and Cao duck behind pillars to avoid getting hit. Wow, things are really deep now. Bullets fly back and forth among the ancient pillars of the hall, smashing priceless artifacts and wounding Zhao Cun. When the bullets stop, however, one side emerges victorious. So we have two options now. Wu and Cao are killed. The coup succeeds. Manchu bodyguards lie dead on the ground. So obviously, we picked the first option here. So Wu and Zhao are killed. The coup succeeds. So yes. The Emperor asserts himself. Puyi nervously re-enters the room, gazing down at the bullet-riddled bodies of the former Jade Marshal and his mentor, President Zhao Cun. Hu Jie and another small group of Manchu guardsmen enter as well, all carrying submachine guns. Dearest brother, I believe it's time for you to make a speech. Puyi turns from the corpses and looks at Hu Jie. He begins, his voice uncertain. I'm not sure if I can do that. Hu Jie is about to say something when General Li Bingzi, the leader of the Zili deserters, bursts into the room. My lord, the city is secure, he says, kowtowing almost to the ground facing Puyi. But Jiang Baili and several other Zili generals have retreated to Luoyang. They are planning to launch a campaign to destroy us and liberate Beijing. Hu Jie moves over to Puyi and whispers in his ear. There's Hu Jie and Puyi, it's confusing me a little bit here. You are the Emperor now. You must act like one. Puyi nervously attempts to gather himself. I, the Xuantong Emperor, Son of Heaven, formally proclaim any members of the Zili clique who do not swear fealty to me by tomorrow. No, his voice cracks, and he's forced to steady himself. Who do not do so by tomorrow noon to be traitors to the great Qing. Death to traitors! It's happening. Prosperity League dissolves. Following our recent upheavals, Prosperity League has abruptly dissolved, citing a hostile atmosphere with many of their prominent lobbyists leaving for Tianjin. While the German legation remains in Beijing, they have cut themselves off from any government contact, robbing us of German military and industrial support. The people, however, are overwhelmingly in favor of this move and are praising the new government for ridding itself of foreign influences. We don't need them. The Manchu restoration. Oh, it auto-completed even. Cool. Okay, so then what happens here is we do the secure North China Plain. While the forces loyal to the coup control Beijing and the areas surrounding the Baoding Military Academy, the rest of our territory remains under the control of traitorous Zili warlords. We need to first secure the northern frontier, eliminating the Zili garrisons there before turning our eyes south. So basically, we should be now, well, technically it says we're king, but, not king, but Qing. But we do have Manchu here, so yeah. Imperial coup. Details are unclear, but following a presumed coup in the Forbidden City this morning, Emperor Puyi emerged, flanked by his brother Hu Jie and former Zili general Li Bingzi, noted monarchist. The Emperor has just escaped an attempt on his life from the Zili rats, the prince loudly declared to a group of reporters, as Puyi stood motionless, either serenely calm or paralyzed with fear. Wu Peifu and his German lackeys have poisoned our country for the last 3 decades. Death to the Zili! Several minutes later, the lifeless bodies of Wu and Cao Cun were thrown into the street, where they were ripped apart by an angry mob burning effigies of the Kaiser. Long live the Emperor. Alright. So we have 14 days left. Government idea, Wu Peifu. Coup d'etat in Siam. Don't care about that, I'm sorry. Zili Manchu Civil War. Yeah, that's not good. We gotta fix that one. I don't care about Argentina. Wait, there's an actual civil war here? Say what? We're not at war though, but it might be problematic for sure. We have 13 divisions here. Okay. So wait a second, what happens here? What happens here? Okay. The Southern Campaign. While we may have secured Beijing and our immediate frontiers with the Fengtian, traitors Zili generals still lurk in the south. We need to send our armies south to put down these traitors and ensure that China is united under the Emperor. Yeah, no. No. Just no. Second Russian Civil War. Good luck with that Russian Civil War. Slate of Freedoms. Really? No. Our allies send aid. Our noble allies have sent us aid to help defeat the traitor Zili remnants hiding in the south. Good. This is like DMZ. Yeah, we cannot enter here. Interesting. We'll see how this actually works out, but you know. Secured the North China plain here. So what does this mean? Okay, so rebuild our command structure. There's a crisis here. Oh, nice. So, the civil war against the Zili remnants left our high command in tatters. Few of those who remain have much loyalty, and divisions exist independent of the overall order of battle. To immediately reorganize our forces if we wish to avoid inciting an attack. Definitely do that then. So if we push to the Yellow River, this is the first one. It says, the first step of our conquest involves pushing to the Yellow River and destroying all Zili garrisons up to the banks. With this completed, we can focus on the heart of the campaign, Luoyang. So Irakli Luciani, last in chat, which China gets a good focus tree. Qing gets one. Think of 8 provinces. I think a bunch of them get focus tree to be fair here. Like there's a lot with focus trees here. Hunan desires an alliance. With a victory in the recent elections, Zhao Henti has solidified their control of the province of Hunan. Now, with our own alliance established, they have sent a missive declaring their official support for our government and asking to join our alliance. Our alliance. We don't need Hunan. No. We just use everything ourselves. You know. How about you just stop there? We still can't deal with that. Oh, yeah. We have to wait a while now because we don't have any political power, but it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Provisions basic training. I mean, we can't train anything here. We're about to have this right here, which is gonna be huge, by the way, if we can get that. It's already a nice soft attack, and then we're gonna go for delay, which takes ages. We really have really slow stuff. Occupied territories. No, we're not gonna return anything to those guys there. I mean, our industry is just terrible right now, beyond terrible. You know. What is going on here? Oh my god, there's left comment. League of 8 provinces is just dead. It doesn't exist. And Qing declare war on someone. Yeah, that's it's obviously not very good for those guys. They've done something poor. Definitely done something poor there. Alrighty. Well, it's up to them, I guess. Production, construction, trade, diplomacy, research, decisions. What? Oh, the current motion will be voted. Yeah. So that's being voted on, but we don't care because we don't have anything to do with it. Famine relief for Sichuan province. No votes. I wish we could know who votes for what here, really. Yay, Black Monday is gone at least. That's good. Getting rid of Black Monday is always an excellent thing to do. Shouldn't be in you. Something, something. 2 more days. We really need political power here. We're getting like no political power. Foreigner against foreigner. Look to our past. Hiring advisors' decisions. Look to our past. No. That's too big of a debuff. Won't do that. Misato says, I'm currently playing as the Yang Guang clique, and they can become the United States of China. It's a good one. What? What, really? Oh, that's pretty amazing. Might try them out too. We really need 25 political power. So we need to push through the other, and that kills our weekly manpower and our command power game, but whatever. However, oh my god, I can't believe I just did that. No, I just clicked that. I thought I deleted the whole thing. So, let's start looking at politically connected. No, we don't want any politically. Everyone is politically connected in here. And we have someone not politically connected, because that hurts the leader experience game. Nobody should be politically connected here, but whatever. Pick a trade here. He can pick one trade. He's recently promoted. Okay. Okay, then. I still cannot change templates. Also, we should probably just keep training. I don't know why we stopped. So we're building our command structure here. It's almost done. Then we'll look to our past. We need like 25 more political power. It's not too far away, actually, but kind of far away still. Still rebuilding our command structure, yeah. It's gonna take a while. So, we're building our command structure. Following the purge of many senior members of the Zhili clique, our army has been left without much of a command structure. It's fallen on Li Bingzi, one of the few Zhili deserters, and 2 Aisin-Joro princes, Zaitao and the Emperor's brother Pujie, to reform the imperial command structure. It shall not be an easy task, as when his cronies essentially did away with a modern divisional structure based on meritorious promotion, favor of cronyism and nepotism. While the reforms will take time to implement, they have decided to fill out the thin roster of senior commanders with Fang Zijian and Liang Bin, 2 young Baoding cadets who helped overthrow the Zhili. Though inexperienced, with any luck, they will learn quickly. Hey, that happened, and we have a new focus. Look to our past. Instead of turning to the foreigners, let us instead look to the past for inspiration on how to reform our military. Tried and true methods of the warlord era are still effective, and will allow us to destroy our enemies. Good. Can't believe we actually have like a tank template here. Prince Rui requests a commission. Aisin-Joro Zexun, Prince Rui, formerly naval minister during the cabinet of the 1911, has come to us with a request. Following the promotion of the young coup backers from the Baoding Academy, requests a full naval commission. While it is true many of the admirals have lingering Zhili connections, they are mostly loyal to us. Zaisun, despite having traveled extensively to study foreign navies, has never actually commanded a ship in battle, and many are suspicious of his ability to actually lead warship. Of course not. Goodbye, sir. I mean, we don't care about ships anyway, so it's all about the land here. Germany East Asia has declared war on someone. Okay. Let's see, noted that. China declares independence. We're definitely gonna push to the Yellow River, so yeah. Please give me all the political power that we need. Well, actually, we can do this. And then we can do this. Forgot about that. So there you go. A little bit of a cheese. We gain 50 political power. When we get that, that's great, because then we can do the other stuff really fast. So we have this machine tools. We're gonna go dispersed, because, you know, we're gonna need dispersed. Definitely gonna need dispersed here. Decisions, and decisions. The armor reform. Push to the Yellow River. We're still doing that. Revolutionaries take Mongolia. I don't care about what you're doing, revolutionaries. Do your thing. Don't care. Couldn't care less, really. Okay, still looking to our past. Still more artillery in play. Still more infantry equipment. Alrighty. Well, we still have some infantry here. More infantry. Tanks even. Still looking to our past. There's a bunch of stuff here that we're doing. Victory! Reports have returned to the Imperial Palace that our troops have reached the Yellow River. Scattered Zili garrisons around Beijing proved to be little match for the Bao Ding-led armies, and General Zhao Tao's Manchu assisted in harrying retreating Zili troops as they attempted to flee to Luoyang. Many troops simply deserted to our forces as the thought of serving a leaderless army with little concentrated political backing does not really appeal. Our forces are now ready to begin an assault on Luoyang, Wu Peifu's stronghold, currently being defended by forces under General Jiang Baili, who's second in command. Securing this fortress will be the beginning of the end for the Zili clique. Long live the son of heaven. Who yeah. Yes. He's doing work. He's doing a lot of work here. So we're still training this because, I mean, we need the XP. Does that really even help us that much? Unlikely. I'm actually thinking that we're losing way too much equipment for this to be worth it, so. Alrighty. Belgian Declaration of Independence. Where are you now? Soviet Russia is here. Like Bukharin. And then there's this Piotr Wrangel. Cool story, bro. Cool story. Alrighty then. What are we gonna do? We're just gonna wait for whatever's the new event. Which is this, the assault on Luoyang. Luoyang was Wu Peifu's headquarters before his defeat. Now many Zili generals have retreated there, bringing many of their personal militias with them. Securing this fortress will be a monumental victory for our cause. Do it! Do it! We're losing a lot of, more of these are, there's 0%, so, I don't know. Manchu party here is a lot. Xinjiang clique erupts in war. Seems like the western gate between China and Central Asia has broken down into violence. Once again. Governor Jin Shuren's recent dispute with Kummel has resulted in a large contingent of volunteer soldiers rising up against the army garrison. Rumors say that the Turks to the far west are also preparing to defy the governor once again. Governor of Xinjiang, should he remain Chinese, so this is not capitalized, represents a potential ally to the southern democratic cliques. The Kumiliks, however, seem to vary greatly in between respect for Beijing to restless xenophobia. Eastern Turks doubtlessly would separate from China entirely should they win. Yang Xinxin's final failure. Yes. That is his final failure, I agree with it. But now we're Manchu, so as Manchu, we're able to do a lot here, aren't we? At least we should be able to, ideally. We're looking to our past, then we're gonna assess the doctrines. So we're gonna finally become strong. Victory in Luoyang. Telegram arrived this morning from Luoyang, confirming that our troops were victorious in storming the walls of the fortified city. Following hours of concentrated artillery bombardment, loyal troops crossed the river in impromptu barges, sustaining heavy fire. Once ashore, however, they quickly secured control over a beachhead, allowing more and more of our troops to land and begin attacking Zili units garrisoned in the city. Fighting among the ancient grotto and temples that dot the city, our troops eventually stormed the Zili headquarters, killing Jiang Baili. Other generals managed to escape, and Zili troops have scattered throughout the surrounding countryside, looting and pillaging even as they flee our forces. Long live the Son of Heaven. Good for him. Mop up isolated garrisons. With the fall of Luoyang, we can now focus on destroying isolated garrisons across former Zili territory. This will be time consuming, but securing Shaanxi, Hubei and other provinces will be essential in consolidating our rule. It's good to me. Doesn't seem to be that time consuming to me, but you know. It is what it is. 50%. Yeah, that's still 50%, so we're gonna do it there. Actually, only going to make one, so we're still getting debuffs here. The overwhelming national debt is insane. So we have mechanical computing. How about we just go for the improved machine tools? That's actually ahead of time. Let's go for the radio. Radio is pretty good to always get, right? So just focus on that. We're building a lot of guns here, and really we should be doing that because guns are great. 18 width here. We can definitely switch this and remove the recon. We have enough XP for that. Look to our past. Yes, we're almost done here, which is gonna allow us to get another one. Yay! Anything else we can do here? Nope. Assess doctrines. The rapidly changing face of modern warfare has necessitated us to take a long, hard look at our military doctrine. Should we continue to use our plans drawn up by the Zilli, or attempt to devise plans of our own? Start! Do this. Definitely do this. Melee. Victory in the south. The last few weeks have seen intense fighting across the southern reaches of our territory, as the die-hard supporters of Wu Peifu and the Zilli clique were hunted down and destroyed. Especially vicious was the fighting on all routes leading into Wuhan. As the last remnants of the Zilli, man prepared to organize a desperate last stand in the ancient city. With the isolated garrisons destroyed, we can turn our eyes on securing the city and destroying the Zilli once and for all. Long live the Son of Heaven. And I'll toast to that with water. So I definitely need water. Now let's unpause. Actually, I could have kept it unpaused, but, you know. Actually, no, we can't, because we gotta do the final push. The last remnants of the Zilli have retreated to Wuchang, where they defeated the Kuomintang a decade ago. This time, they will not be so lucky. We'll destroy these traitors and ensure that China is ours. It's ours. Definitely should be ours, though. Late freedoms. No, I mean, weekly stability is good. It's actually really low right now, so... improving party popularity would be a good way to improve our other stuff, so why not? Right now, we're a little bit busy with other stuff, so yeah, we're also gonna have to up the laws here. Victory in Wuchang. And final, all-out assault. Our forces, bolstered by ranks of Zilli deserters, finally stormed Wuhan, destroying the remaining Zilli forces and capturing or killing many senior Zilli generals. With victory finally secured, we can now start to focus on rebuilding our country, and rearing it from both the ravages of the conflict we just endured and the decades of rampant corruption we were subjected to under the Zilli. Zilli Manchu Civil War. Woohoo! It's good. That is good. So we can actually change a lot of stuff here. We can't change any of this. That's fine. None of this, or really? Although that guy gives us some army XP daily, but it's not worth thinking about right now. Industrial companies. It's pretty good. It's pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. But what do we need here? Infantry equipment? We only have infantry equipment, really. But that's fine. What we want to do here is rally public support, because we need to get our party popularity up here. And we need to legislate freedoms here, so yeah. I mean, we're gonna do all of this, right, to up our stability and up everything up there. We need 100 political power next. Let's see where we get that next. Okay, so we still cannot remove or change these special templates here. Can we not, though? Okay, what if I now... Oh, we can actually edit some of them. Hooray for actually being able to edit them. National Infantry Division. I like calling this Infantry 20, because that's based on the width. Save this, it also has support artillery. It's a decent template. I'm gonna switch all of these to... Well, we can't... Apparently we cannot switch all of these to that, but... Inf 20. Want to switch all of these to Inf 20. Actually, I'm going to delete these because who cares? We can't even delete these. This is the problem. Delete this is possible. Inf 20, Manchu Imperial Guard. Not a huge fan of that, so yeah. I don't know, guys. Assess the doctrines. Definitely assess. Want to keep rallying public support, and then we're gonna legislate freedoms. We need to fix all of this stuff now with our political power. Not political power, but stability. And party popularity, because this party popularity here just ain't that good. The King's fear here is we're faction leader. Manchu leader. Unaligned, unaligned, King aligned, Maklik. Or Qing aligned. Qing aligned, yeah. That's Maklik. How are you Qing aligned when you have a very bad opinion of us? I don't know, doesn't seem plausible to me, and Xinjiang clique is definitely doing stuff. There's a DMZ over here, so looks like they're getting some events as well. Definitely getting some bad events over there. They are, that is. Okay, well, what next? Experimental Armor Brigade. Kill it with fire. National Cavalry Division. This is not bad. This is actually the proper template. We're gonna put this the lowest. Manchu Imperial Guard. No. We want to delete this, but we can't currently get rid of them, so that's okay. We have some manpower. We could even... Ooh. Oh yeah, we can technically increase this further, which is gonna be great once we can. We're just gonna spam out to 20 widths, so that'll be fine. First industry... We should make some fighters to it eventually. But our industry is beyond terrible, so... I mean, air's not gonna make as big of a difference as actually having units. Legislate freedoms. So... Oh, what did this say? So with some political power and some industrial backing, we'll rally our supporters to our cause. Well, this will take time and resources. In the long run, this will improve our political standing. And for legislate freedoms, perhaps the easiest way to improve our country's stability is to give the people what they want. It will involve some uncomfortable compromises. But ideally, these are measures that are only temporary and designed to placate them until order can be properly restored. Improve stability. Anything that improves stability and the other stuff, because this is so bad right now. So bad. How long? 180-ish days, but we do lose a lot of political power per day with this, but you know, we definitely want to get more stuff, so yeah. Says doctrines. It's almost done, which is gonna be good. We can do the uneasy coalition. What? Okay, or no. Okay. We'll assess the doctrines. Assessing doctrine. The next major issue facing the military builders is the issue of doctrine. The Zili were hesitant to innovate, instead relying on old, well-tried and tested doctrine. As China modernizes, however, we may be forced to fundamentally shift our doctrine. Which direction should we take our forces in? They have decided many of the battles of the warlord era. We have many devoted subjects ready to throw down their lives for the emperor. No. Grand battle plans are the way to winning the coming war. Obviously, we're going down superior firepower, so we're gonna do artillery, but it's not technically artillery that's gonna do it for us later, because probably gonna go into tanks again. Okay, so we can't keep going down this way, but this is military stuff, so not really what we want here. Ooh, double on infantry weapons. Great propaganda. Ooh. Vision attack on. This is some crazy stuff. This is a research slot. This is a research slot. This is how we get a 4th research slot. Can we get more though? I'm really tempted to go down this way and finish it up. Do we need all of this? Yes, it requires all of that. So we could go down this way, but I feel like that's not how the game wants us to go, so... Oh, choose the benefactors here. Interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and form an emergency government. So, now that we have destroyed the remnants of the Zili clique, it is time for the Emperor to pick which of the three parties that formed the coalition will rule China. 7-day focus seems reasonable to me. So, Emperor, what you gonna go for? Gonna be 2 more days. 2 more days for the Emperor. A day. So we have finished this. Now that the rule over Beijing is secure, I see Jura Puyi and his advisors have begun assembling an emergency government to rule China, that the country is stable enough for elections to be held. The 3 groups that helped overthrow the Zili each have an ambitious reform agenda, and dedicated support from specific groups of the population. Complicating matters, however, is the fact that Zhang Tianran is pushing for the NCERA to be picked, owing to the rural reform agenda, and overrule his suggestion, but it will cost us political power. Social Democrats. No. I mean, that's... Pick the Manchu Zongshe party. Social Liberals, no. Pick the Manchu party is what we go for here, so... Yeah, we have picked the Manchu party. Oh, okay, so this actually does affect this stuff here. Really? Specify the nation. Demand warlords bend the knee. Ooh. That definitely is different. So we picked the Manchu party. The Manchu party is obviously dominated by the Manchu nobility in Beijing. While this may appear an odd choice for a ruling party, over the last 10 years the nobles used the relative freedom afforded them by the Zili to build up large industrial fortunes, investing in the few factories opened in Beijing, not owned by German firms, giving them significant clout. Okay. Not sure if that was a good idea to go for those, but maybe it is. Let's see. First one here, infantry, artillery, all that sort of good stuff is here. I still want to fix those guys there because I don't want to have them. I don't want these units. But anyway, we're picking the Manchu party here, so there you go. Oh, really? Default on debt. Overwhelming national debt. Ooh. Well, that's gonna suck for a while, so... I mean, I don't care about construction speed right now, so I'm gonna ignore that. I am definitely gonna ignore that. Come on, pick that Manchu party. New benefactor is gonna look pretty cool as well, so... We have picked the Manchu party. Now what do we do? Appoint new viceroys. That gives us base stability, so why not? Provincial governors employed by the Zili clique were corrupt, inefficient, and worst of all, disloyal to the emperor. With our newfound power, we can instead appoint viceroys from good, reputable, noble families with long and successful histories of provincial government. Actually, we're gonna do a new coronation first. Controversial idea has floated around the Manchu nobility ever since the anti-Zili coup. Second coronation for Puyi. While expensive, this could signal to China and the world we have formally cast off the shackles of warlordism. We've entered a new stage of growth and renewal. Gonna do that. So why not? And we're actually gaining more political power per day now, which is good. This is happening, but still. As our party popularity has actually increased. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Things are looking up and up and up for us, so it's definitely very good here. Still a lot more stuff here. Infantry, Manchu Imperial Guard, Manchu Cavalry Division. We're definitely going for the technology here, and we're almost done with radio. When we're done with radio, we just take all of the industry here, I think. We could also go for the artillery, which could be a thing, but it's gonna be a long time. I'm not gonna bother with that, actually. I'll just go full industry, whatever. Because we want to produce, even if it's crappy equipment, we want to produce more of it. Like, we need equipment first. And then the other stuff is important. And construction speed, so here's the thing. Construction speed is not really relevant when you have, like, one factory, I'd say. Don't need to worry about that right now at all. And we shouldn't worry about it for a long time until we get a proper economy now. What is going on in here? I don't even know. I don't even care. Right, so all that is going on. New coronation is happening. We don't have any generals. We could appoint some, but I don't want any politically connected ones, because again, that sucks for some stuff. Can I start training units? I guess I can, but... Sure, I guess we can. We just delete them anyway later, so... Why not? Bad idea. Not a bad idea, so... We don't care about this event. Not irrelevant. Send volunteers. No. Send small arms. No. Okay, we can actually send some volunteers now. So I'm going to send... What can I even send? Probably not that many, because we haven't deployed a lot. What? Oh, we have selected too many. Okay. I'm gonna send them... Is that this one? Manchu Imperial Guard. Yeah, we're not sending that one. I'm gonna send this one. Make it red, just so we know which one it is. Send them to whom? These guys here... I mean, it's not really... I send it anyway, but... It's not really gonna help that much. Maybe we just use it to farm a little bit, but... It's not really going to be that helpful. Citizens available. I don't want to send any of these. Oh, really? Oh, we can send something to these guys too. Oh my goodness. Something to Maklik. And now we can go for some improved machine tools. So yeah, we're definitely sending our troops out here. Volunteer only. Dispersed industry 1. Go for dispersed 2 then. So, okay. These guys here, we've already sent some volunteers to them. I don't know why we sent some volunteers there. That's not gonna work too well. Might as well, I guess. The freedoms rally public support. All that is great. It really is. So when they arrive, we're gonna be able to do some stuff. Of course, we're still working on convoys, so probably still wars all around here, aren't there? Yeah, the Qing clique is fighting wars against the left Kuomintang and these guys. These guys are right, so give them something. What do we get here? Who do we get? Because we can. These are all politically connected, which sucks. I don't want a reckless one. Politically connected sucks completely, so... Oof. This guy is awesome. So I think I'm gonna pick him. For level 2? Be good. Now, Li Bingzi, he has actually... Not bad. Career officer. And politically connected. Why not? Why the hell not, right? So go there. I'm just going to strata deploy you. Refugees from Sichuan. Drought and the aftermath of a brutal civil war has caused a terrible famine to grip Sichuan. The government of Sichuan seemingly being incapable of solving these problems, many have simply given up and fled the province by the tens of thousands for the greener pastures in our lands. While they aren't the only ones that have fallen on hard times in China, many both among the population and our government demand that we do something to help our fellow Chinese. Others believe, and hardly without reason either, that given the crisis following the collapse of the League of Eight Provinces, on top of our own struggles, that there's little we can do to help. Given the scale of the situation, turning them back to Sichuan is only bound to make matters worse. Regardless of our actions, our government has filed an official request to the government and that they increase their efforts to solve this crisis. More manpower, more stability. Oh, that's good. I'll take that actually. I like that buff. It's pretty good. Okay, so we have another division. Can we? Oh, of course we can't assign it to that. Yeah, just... I don't want to be bothered with that, so let's just send one division here. For now, at least. I would attack in the desert. We can farm. I mean, I guess we can farm. This is gonna give us some XP here. So why not, right? Why not? The problem here is we can't send more because we're limited by the number of divisions that we have, so... yeah. We can actually just quick deploy them then. Quick deploy a lot of divisions, right? But can we send another? No, we're limited to one, so just recruit more. Yeah, recruit this many then. Only one. Then we're gonna quick deploy them as well, and should be good. Should be really good here. We're increasing our stability, we are increasing our party popularity as well, so that should help the daily political power gain. Stand up in America. Don't care. New coronation. An unusual idea has been circulating among Manchu nobles for the last few weeks, organizing a second coronation for Puyi. They claim that since the restoration of 1927 was carried out under the supervision of the Zili clique, it was not really proper, and that the new reinstating ceremony must be carried out in order to appease the traditions of the empire. The cost for this would be staggeringly high, but it may give us some legitimacy, and will earn us further support from the nobles. Really? Minus 20 political power for 2% base stability. Organize the ceremony. What's next? Follow that? No. Appoint new viceroys. So this is gonna give us... who cares about that construction speed? But right now anyway, it's not the big deal. Oh, we've already read this, so let's just give me the stability. I need all the stability I can get right now. But this is gonna help a lot when we up the party popularity more and all that sort of stuff. I like the minus 60% division defense. Oh, it's only defense where what's hurting us. Okay, that's interesting. Korean uprising. Rise of Japan in recent decades massively upset the status quo in East Asia, and the annexation of Korea in 1910 to the land of the rising sun was seen as indicative of a new order on the mainland. However, Japanese power is not limitless, and colonization efforts in Korea, Manchuria, and Formosa have led to great resentment against their occupiers, leading in this instance to open revolt on the Korean peninsula. Despite extensive efforts by the Japanese to crack down on the Korean minority in Trans-Samor to dissuade exiles' efforts to gain foreign arms, open rebellion broke out in Korea today as Koreans seized strategic locations across the peninsula. No doubt the imperial response will be swift, and few are holding out for a native victory. The Azure Hills will be bathed in blood. 1 mil, 1 civ, like some divisions against. Okay. All I can say, Korea, is they're brave. Brave. Keep it going. Keep it going. A little bit crazy what they decided to do there. Can we just quick deploy more troops? 'Cause I feel like we should, because we really need to deploy more here. And we should just keep farming as well. Knight commander skill, a lot of stuff here. We're actually lacking some infantry equipment, which is what I expected, but it's not a big deal right now anyway. Okay, can I please quick deploy what I need? That's all we need right now. That is all we need. Just quick deploy. Just quick deploy. Okay, cancel non-aggression pact. Really now? Makes me sad. Okay, well, we gained some stuff at least. We're almost done with delay. We're doing a lot of the industry. We're still doing all of this here, which is good. Artillery, infantry equipment. There we go. We literally look just in time. Can we send more volunteers now, however? No. How is that even... That is really sad that we can't send more. I'm gonna prioritize reinforcements, of course. Whoa. What is going on here? Okay, so there's definitely combat going on over here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to delete this. Oh, they attacked into me. Really now? Probably because we have like no org, but that's fine because we're in combat and we're in defensive combat. This... Oh my goodness, this isn't good for them at all. Oh my goodness. Are you at war with like... Oh, these are two people. These are two people. Two different people. Yes, 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 American Civil War. Don't care about it. We're in China. We're in China, not in America. It's useless. Useless. Don't care about it. Okay, so we're gonna move on over here. I'm going to strat deploy this infantry division. We're gonna make it here. We're gonna attack down south, then we're gonna attack that too probably. We'll see. We'll see how things work out, but yeah. Infantry 20 with here. Oh, we're actually attacking into them. Sure. I'm going to wait a while here till we gain some org. 15 org, let's attack now. You know, just try. Get delay, which is gonna help a lot, because that's gonna add more org. How much org do we already have? Well, they have like, it doesn't say, but 13 org. Well, we can check here. 35 orgs, so our max is 53. Must be the militia. It's probably the militia. That's the issue here, because none of this gets us org right now. Well, this one does, but not that. Japanese ambassador becomes High Commissioner in Shanghai. Following the outbreak of the Second American Civil War, legation cities, heavily reliant on American protection and influence, fell into a power vacuum. The Legation Council had to vote on a new High Commissioner to lead the mandate into the future. It seems they have chosen the Japanese. The legation cities are now sundered, possibly forever, from the idea of a pro-Western open door to China. It is unknown if the cities will even remain nominally neutral in their years to come. Interesting. Definitely interesting. So History Man says in chat, help my clique, maybe they'll bend their knee to you. So here's the thing. I hate alliances. I hate having AI as puppets generally. Sorry for clapping. Never do that on stream ever again. But what I want to do is I want to take everything for myself. I don't want allies. I hate allies. I want to hold stuff myself. So I don't want them joining my alliance. I want to eat them. Get all of China just by ourselves. Okay, so they're actually doing some wipey stuff there, which is good for them. There's some stability here. Rallying public support, legislating freedoms. Democracy prevails in the Philippines. Okay. So we push in here and we're not pushing at the same time. Seems pretty promising. Now, we can probably push them because I'm guessing they strategy deployed, or they moved and they had like... Yeah, just take them there then, my man. The scav here might push forward. We'll see. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna let them try and push into me. Okay. Okay, stuff is happening everywhere here, but... I'm gonna let them stay here. Can we strat deploy there? Appoint new viceroys. Yes. Okay, there's a lot of stuff here, so... Okay, Jan Sato says, I think supporting your allies has them just simply being annexed into you once everything has been taken. Cool, we'll try that then. Constructing Imperial Arsenals. Grant factory licenses. Definitely do this. With the expulsion of all German industrialists in the wake of the coup, many factories they formerly ran now lie vacant. We should grant licenses to run these factories to Manchu noble clans that stood by us in the dark days of the Zili government. Both reward them and ensure our industry is in the hands of those we trust. Okay, well I guess we're gonna help Maklik then. So Then volunteers. The skills are manpower. But, eugh. That's actually 50,000. Then small arms. Okay. We're gonna help Ma Clique then, because they're actually in a pretty rough war if you look at it. And I want to up this to early mob, but I never have the opportunity with power and stuff. So now we gain more power per day, which is great news. Great news. I really want to do early mob, so we're gonna do it. We need to up our econ law for sure, so that's really helpful. These guys are pushing forward slowly, which is not a good thing. We cannot let them push forward. Just can't. Japan announces her ambitions. Though the situation in Japan has been critical ever since the peace with Anna, numerous economic crisis, unrest, and an ineffective response to German interventions in China, leading to the collapse of the autocratic Tanaka regime, the Empire of the Rising Sun managed to bounce back, albeit as only a regional power with its influence limited to East Asia. However, the Japanese seem determined to put this weakness to rest and have now announced their ambitions of seizing their place among the great powers once again, by force if necessary. Germany, with its own sphere in Asia, is unlikely to receive this news warmly. Gaiden. Hirohito is there. So, there you have it. There you have it. So there's definitely a stack there being kind of annoying to us. Then Sada says, recommend sending an attaché to someone at war for the army, so you'll need it to form and get rid of the minus 50% attack and defense. I agree. I agree. Feels like this is a different one though. It's not normally like this. This is just a defense debuff. Yeah, division defense minus 60%. I think the one for League of 8 provinces were like 50% attack or something. It seems like they might be different. Or I'm tripping. I don't know. I definitely feel like they're not the same though. Okay, so if we attack in here, should be good. No longer get refugees from Sichuan. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, we can look at this. I can't check because we're not under attack. If we're under attack, we would be able to check. Okay, they're trying to wipe us here. This is not ideal. Oh, look! Okay, so if we look here, we see country minus 60%, but there's no debuff from country on the soft attack. So it is only 60%, this one here. Well, the defense is nice, but as you can see, they have their soft attack doesn't even come close to defense, so extra defense would be a bit of a waste. Not really necessary. But the attaché, one thing that would be useful though is the army XP, because we could use army XP to further research tech quicker, but it's really worth it. Hard to say. Hard to say if it's just worth it for the army XP. Push into that. Well, now the issue is these guys are dying. Well, here I'm gonna be able to push those out. At least. These guys aren't moving out though. Oh, they are. We got improved machine tools, which is huge, but thing one, let's start getting construction and stuff, shall we? Okay, so here I'm going to take out this guy, and I want him wiped basically right now. But this is like, what's happened with him? What's happened with him really? Okay, so he's gonna walk out there, but we're gonna be doing the wipe here. It's gonna be good. That's what we need. Really need that to be a thing. Come on, sir. We're also gonna wipe this stack. They might not get wiped though. Spanish Civil War. Cool, 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 and cool. Wuhan. Alrighty. Okay, can we please move in there? Oh my god, look at him. Yeah, now I'm going to try to deploy over here. After we, because you know, we actually wiped them, so. Wait, can we even do this? Dutch elections. That always happens. There's 2 of them though. Oh my god, they got out. Maybe they don't get out if we push to the west here, and these guys are also gonna be able to push them. We'll see if we can wipe them then, right? This is risky. Because if they all were to move into this style, I don't see where they're moving. If they were to do that, that would be problematic. These guys here are surrounded, but can't send more divisions. That's the problem here. Wait, can we add more? No, we're not even producing that much infantry equipment, so it's a problem. It's most definitely a problem. Okay, we got the delay. Let's research that. Why not? Okay. Okay, so my division's here pushing forward. Come on, get in there. 4 days. He's gonna get there before me. No, not really. We're gonna get there first. Then they're surrounded, and then they get wiped. Okay, gained a civ. Cool. Okay, now we want to go for the Imperial Road project. Road network left by the Zili bureaucracy is inefficient and poorly maintained. Through contracts with various local dignitaries and the wealth of the Imperial Treasury, we can set out building a road network worthy of the Imperial name. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. 1 hour. The defense here is good. Are we even able to push into that? It is mountains. He has terrible stats, so. Also is out of supply, so maybe. Because I can't let them support the other troops here. And we could force attack. This gives us more breakthrough and stuff. Force attack. No, we get war support reduction damaged. Yeah. That'll fade with time, so. Force attack for now. Just go, because that's gonna help as well, because you know we're doing the commander ability bonus. This also buffs the breakthrough as well, so this is going to help for a while. It's gonna be active for not that long anyway. We're gonna have to keep spamming it. Yeah, there you go. The force attack is working. Yep, we pushed him out. Dispersed 2, which is a very good thing. Also want the interwar artillery, because the interwar artillery is actually a pretty good buff, if you think about it. Really need more industry, though. Our industry is a joke. Oh, look at my clique. I don't know if it's killing or if it's getting killed, but doing great. We're even gonna send them more stuff. Yunnan clique falls into civil war. Once peaceful province of Yunnan seems to have finally caught fire. Stang Jiao's continuous blunders have finally led to an open revolt from his general staff. Led by the Yi General Long Yun, a huge army of loyalists marched on the city of Kunming, moving in from the south and finally taking the city at the end of the day. Governor Tang Jiao has been confirmed dead, and large-scale uprisings are being reported throughout the once hegemonic province of southern China. Many experts suspect that behind these uprisings lie both the surviving right Kuomintang forces, the National Revolutionary Army, led by Zhu Peide, and the warlord forces following General Hu Ruoyu, a longtime rival of Long Yun. His army is mobilized in the narrow valleys and tall mountains of the mountainous province. The future of the region remains uncertain. Any place in China is safe from strife. Doesn't seem to be the case. Doesn't seem to be the case right now, if I'm being honest. Alright, so I'm gonna move in with this stack. We're gonna attack the boy there, and we'll see if Poland has joined the Reichspakt. Okay, can you guys push into that? That's where we need you to push. So just go. Alright. Go for another force attack, because that's what we're gonna need. Looks like one division is there. It's gonna die, so these guys will win. Xinjiang clique will win. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves yet, but you know, definitely looks to be the case here. Going to strategically deploy them as well. You guys will, of course, also go for a staff office plan when you get there. There you go. Wait, couldn't we send 2 divisions? No, we couldn't, right? No, we couldn't. That's fine. We have only 1 division, which is okay. We're defending. This is our stack, right? Oh my goodness. This is because we didn't even get the interwar artillery. Why do we... Why is he so good? He's level 3, but he has 3 attack. He did not get anything here. See, his farming is so slow because he has politically connected. And that's just bad. And also, well, technically, he only has 1 division, so... Okay, attack into that tile. Should have attacked earlier, but... Oh well, what can you do? Imperial Road project is gonna be good. Need to construct new Imperial arsenals. Oh, we can actually do this first. On the Warlords, bend the knee. Now we're gonna do that later. Go to Damarung. What? Huh. Ooh. Locks decisions to integrate loyal subnational governments. Gain 1 research slot. Remove national spirit. Fractured empire. Looks very good to me. Okay, so what if we go over here? Oh, these guys might get surrounded. No. Okay, I'm gonna go right over here. Why aren't you there even anyway? Oh my god, because the supply there is just bad. Yeah, just go in there then. Strategically deploy over there. We can deploy some troops. Location set. Okay. Can we get more now? Probably not, right? And volunteers, not yet. I can't remember what are the thresholds for sending more divisions. So yeah, okay, we still have issues with infantry equipment. That's expected, really. Road project, we can modify government. Oh, should have done the partial mobilization. I don't know why we haven't, but that helps a lot. Really helps a lot. So build more civs. It's gonna improve our infrastructure as well. I don't care. Okay, raise the banners. No, construct new. No. First, why not raise the banners? While the banner system was mainly dissolved in the wake of the Taiping Rebellion, some Qing generals are now suggesting we create a modern version of the system. While largely adhering to Western divisional organizational structures, we'll apply Qing history and legacy to make them truly our own. More org is gonna help in war. I mean, truthfully, over time, the military factory is gonna produce more, but it is what it is, right? Like, you're just role-playing a little bit. This one would have been better. We're gonna get that anyway right after, so it's not like it's a big deal. Easy coalition, like, there's a lot of stuff here that we need, so yeah. And we're also gonna need that research slot too, so yeah. Fall on that. We also need to do the benefactor side here, which will take a while. For the storm. Wow, base war support. Looks really good to me, so why not, right? Okay, these guys are gonna push on forward. Okay, we are literally gonna get there in like a couple of hours. So there you go. I'm going to support the attack there and regain. Yeah, we're able to arrive there pretty darn quickly. I hate how like setting up a front line and stuff restarts the entire thing. It's not what I like. Okay, so they actually reinforced pretty nicely there, to be fair. I like how this is giving us like 15 soft attack. This is a huge part of the soft attack in that division. As you'd expect, we are on superior, and we're actually not even that far into the superior, so... What the hell? Why aren't we even pushing there? Get in there. Yes. Actually, strategy deploy there. Don't lose any more stuff. Okay, there's definitely more stuff there. I don't have any divisions here, so that's not helpful to farm. Let's move down east again. Ah, I can't believe we're doing this. Okay, so deploy 2 more. Can we deploy any more now? That's the question. No, of course, we can't send any more divisions. So why would we be able to do that? Raise the banners. We can send more small arms to them. Is Maklik dying? They were killing Tibet. And now they're dying here. We need to send them more stuff. Well, Tibet is actually into Sichuan clique, and yeah, Maklik cannot die. Don't die. Tibet has a bunch of troops still, but yeah, let's just send them more guns. More guns, the better. Equip in 25 days. Yeah, that's gonna be a while here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait here, because yeah, our division is the one that's like doing a lot. A second. East Turkestan. But this is... doesn't look like it. Oh, that's Ottoman Empire. I was wondering. Hey, this looks like Turkey. Well, Ottoman Empire. It's actually here. Dutch Revolution. Don't care. Yes, attack me. It's fine. Ooh. They won. And to who do we want to send in here anyway? Somebody who doesn't hate us that much, right? So Maklik is not against this necessarily, but no, they are. Let's check the Chinese factions. Is there anyone who is not? Qing aligned is Maklik. So yeah. Those guys will help us. Now raise the banners. Raise the banners. More division organization. And we're getting that stuff too here. So more mobile defense is very good. More construction. Then we're gonna go for this. We also want the computing machine. Luckily we have 3 research slots. We don't start it with 2, so it's not that terrible here. Man, what are these guys even doing here? I cannot believe what's going on in the country. This is insane. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing in here? Just, what are you doing? Please let me know. Doing some really stupid stuff down there, that's for sure. Long Yun secures power in Yunnan. News have arrived from the Chinese province of Yunnan that the interim governor, Long Yun, has finally managed to quell the revolts that had sprung throughout the mountainous province. Despite all the setbacks with the rebellions of both of the National Revolutionary Army under Zhu Peide, Kuomintang militias under Lu Han, and warlord forces by Huo Ruoyu, Long Yun has solidified his position and his bid for governorship has proven successful. Now, the general will now be tasked with looking inwards into repairing Yunnan and whipping back into fighting shape. As for what will Long Yun utilize his armies when looking outwards? Time will tell whether his leadership will start another age of Yunnanese hegemony, or mark the end of Yunnan as a belligerent province in the region. Stabilize southern China? Don't know. We'll see. Decisions, decisions, and decisions. Return home in Jingzhou. Welcome home, then. We're gonna want to send them elsewhere. Send them to these guys. They hate me. They actually hate me a lot, so I don't know. You guys hate me less. Wait. We should probably go for... Pick these guys, why not? These guys don't hate me that much. Left Kuomintang. These guys, some of these are unaligned. Like the Chongqing Tian. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna help you because you're not aligned, so maybe we can decide to get you aligned with us then. That might be a good idea, don't you think? It's almost 1938 and we're still so far from even doing anything here. Oh, what? Oh, we need to produce some support equipment. What does this say here? Artillery and machine guns were the... No. Tensions between the Mas, Tibet, and Mongolia have erupted into open warfare. While we are not logistically able to intervene directly in the conflict, we can certainly send aid and supplies to the Mas. While we may have had issues with certain members of the clique in the past, supporting them now will certainly endear them to us in the future, and keeping their territory in Chinese hands is also a major concern. It is. Okay, so... Okay. Oh, we can't do that anymore even. It's gone. Oh, my clique is dead. It's not good. Oh, we could have sent volunteers to them instead of the other people. We should have sent volunteers to them. That was a mistake on my part. I'm going to send them now, but... yeah, I don't know about that one. It's gonna take a while for sure. Probably not even gonna get it anyway. So, construct new imperial arsenals. Much wealth is concentrated in the hands of Manchu nobility. By appealing to their sense of patriotism and loyalty to the emperor, we can convince them to invest these funds in the construction of new arsenals. Definitely go for it. Okay, so these guys arrived, but... eesh. Yeah, I don't know about this. No, just no. Support my clique. That's all we're gonna do. It is all we're gonna do here, so... France declared war on Austria. Cool for you, France. I mean, that's not cool. Yeah. We have extra infantry equipment, which is very good to see that we finally have some extra. We need to recruit more in order to send even more divisions. My clique is still dying. And my clique dying, it's not a good bet. Wait. They're not at war with the bet. Oh, they got... oh no! They annexed all of... these guys just got them. We're gonna get the volunteers back, I guess. Very sad. Maklik is dead. Rip Maklik. Wait a second. What is all this? What is all this? We can't even add these guys. This cannot be disbanded. Oh my god. Is this a bug? I can't disband these, I can't add them to anything. My goodness. And the game tells me that... that looks like a bug to me. Yeah, that definitely looks like a bug. I can't do anything with that army there. And it's telling me I have unassigned divisions. 100% bugged. That's what that is. Give me the industrial company. It's gonna help with some research here, so why the hell not? Excavation is eventually gonna come in handy. Like, we need all the steel, so sort of stuff is always handy to get. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe that we need that. Yeah, this is bugged. This is definitely bugged here. It's a bug division. Literally is a bug division. And yeah, rip my clique. Wait, what? Rip my clique? My clique is back. What is this? They have some rando though. They totally have some rando. They're unaligned for now though, so... you know what? I'm gonna send this... no, not this one. Not that one. Send somebody actually kind of capable. Yes. Also, our volunteer bugged out and died too, so... wait, if we send this... No. What's happening here? We can send that... does this crash everything? What? It sent away that... What? Did we just fix it? Was it this division? Actually, that was... We didn't send cav. Didn't we send infantry? Anyway, I don't remember, but I thought we sent something else. Okay, go for mass building up on Qing Zhao. Actually. Yeah. I mean, we're gonna build more civs here. Just gonna continue building and piling up on the civs. But yeah, we have higher party popularity and some other stuff, so we are gaining political power here. It's finally good. There's some weapons manufacturer like this one. But not right now, we don't need it right now. Armor company would be really good, but... Oh wait, really? Okay, this... That's interesting, for sure. Okay, so this is what we have here. Template is blocked and cannot be changed. No. At least we fixed it. Okay. I kind of want to get it wiped though, but... get this guy in here. Where's the field marshal? Reckless. No. Politically connected. This guy is better. Li Bingzi. Sultanate. Yeah, get them here. Why are you even using that? We don't even need the field marshal front line for that. Things are happening, but it's all good here. Decisions. There's too much stuff here. Way too much stuff. Construct new imperial arsenals. Yeah. Oh yeah. Get in there, my boys. Strato deploy. Once you're in there, this should be great. Oh yes, we're under attack, so we're gonna be able to get boosts. Constructing the new imperial arsenals. It's a bit of an annoyance, but it's what it is. There's an actual Japanese in here. Okay. So now we go for the Mandate of Heaven. Some might claim it an outdated term, but what is the Mandate of Heaven but not a popular expression of the legitimate will of the government? Our scholars will need to update some texts, but with some work we can distribute propaganda that shows that Puyi is the true and legitimate emperor of China. Yes. He most definitely is, good sir. Look at the Japanese attacking into me. Yeah, we're not even leading this. How sad. I mean, we're gonna do the army reform eventually, but... You see, we don't actually have an issue with the defense right now. We might have it later, depending on what the AI does, template-wise, and what equipment it gets and stuff, but finally got that. So what we can do now is we can go right side, integrated support. Of course we go that side, because that's the best side, for sure. Yes, just spam out this these civs here. It's gonna help a lot. Roaming national debt is actually hurting us a lot now, but yeah. Man, warlords, bend the knee. Yes, bend the knee. We'll look at that later. Not right now. Here we're just defending and, you know, wow, look at them. 74%. Really? What is your template? Ah. Oh, I mean our stats are still terrible because I have like a terrible template, so that makes sense. Even so, we have like mostly higher than most of their stuff anyway, so this is giving us this little light amount of army XP and slightly trains this guy. So, you got 30% on an infantry leader just in my clique. Pretty impressive. That is pretty impressive. We have like not enough civilians here though. And oh, we actually put something on the support equipment. Okay. I can respect that. I think that's good. Port that up there because that's going to be the most important one. Okay. Well, this is this. And we're going to keep on going for it. Okay. Fractured Empire needs to disappear. I like that they're attacking me here. It's very good. I like it. Just look at them taking so many casualties here. And they take even more if had better equipment and better leaders and stuff, because this guy here is starting to get kill fighter, you know, because he's being attacked all the time over here. He's also getting organizer, which is very good. Very, very good. Cav. Infantry. I mean, we deploy more. We still have extra infantry equipment? No way, right? Can't be. We still have some extra. It's amazing. That is amazing. Can we send more volunteers? Yeah, we can't send both. Still one. That is very sad. But hey, we're defending here. This is good. We're farming on them. Okay, this stuff here is taking a while though. So, Mandate of Heaven is happening. I'm gonna demand the warlords bend the knee. Because really should. This is definitely an issue here though. Infantry 20. We're making a lot of infantry. And this is really good. Disarm doesn't give us boosts, so there's no reason to be undisarmed. We're gonna go for infantry equipment buffs here. That's what we're gonna need to spend our stuff on next. We might even go for another commander here. Okay, no. We'll go for that new commander once we get the Mandate of Heaven. That's gonna give us more power, and actually, this is gonna be great here. You know what? No, we're not researching infantry. Let's get a new guy here. New commander. Where is he? Not only that's the new guy. That is the new guy. Of course he gets that. New commander again. Yes. That's what I like to see here. He's terrible right now. He's gonna get better. Trust me on that one. Sucks that we sent the wrong kind of unit though. And sucks that I can't switch that template, but hey. Okay, now he's gonna farm. This is good because I don't want the politically connected guy. Okay, demand warlords bend the knee. While we must seek out and destroy the leftists and republicans that infest large parts of our country, more ideologically nebulous warlords may be brought to heel by the threat of our supreme army. If not, then we will simply destroy them. Yes. Yes, definitely. Alrighty, well, it's good to me. Seems very good. So, oh wow, that's some very good buffs here too. So, not gonna lie. I mean, this guy here isn't gonna. He has like he sucks compared to the other guy, but he's gonna level up much faster than him. And he's gonna get more stuff because the other guy was like he had like a negative on leader XP gain. It's not good. You don't want to get that ever. This guy's here. Can we get another one? Still we can. Not yet. There are a number of divisions. That's the limit. That's unbelievable. That's still the limit. Crazy. We have almost 500,000 in the field. Not bad. Let's say it's not bad. Absolutely not bad at all. Chunking volunteers. That'll do. Definitely gaining some of that, but good thing is not gaining cav leader. I like that he's not gaining cav leader. Even though he's on cav. How is that not even happening? This is literally a cav template, isn't it? Yeah. Well, it's a good thing that he's not getting cav, because I don't want him getting cav. I mean, why isn't he getting it? Yeah, ratio above 40%. Thought it should be like that. I don't understand. Is there new music? Like, what's playing? Oh, it's Empire of the Sun. I see. I see. I don't hear that too often, I think. Follow Madrid. Not something we should be concerned with. Absolutely something that doesn't really matter. Okay, I'm just going to fast forward a little bit because it's taking a little bit too long. And it's not ideal. We're just, yeah, we definitely want to fast forward this. And, yep. Something, something. I don't know what they're saying. I have no idea what they're saying. I wish I could know, though. I wish I knew Chinese. Construction 2. Excavation 1. Integrated support. Good stuff. Ain't gonna lie. It's good stuff. Okay, we got all of this. So go for a computing machine. Go for then the excavation 2. Because, you know, I mean, helps to have them, right? It's not like I really need the other equipment that ahead of time, right? So, although, how long would it take me to get there? To 161 days. This is very, very cheap. Very, very, very quick. You know what? For once, I'm going to get that, and I'm not going to rush the infantry because the infantry is way too expensive. Okay, we have 100 political power again. We can't do anything. But that's fine. That's actually fine. You're not getting cab leader, are you? No, you're not. Excellent. Just keep getting that. Keep farming what you're farming right now. Okay, so we finished that focus. Now we get the... Ooh. Speed 4. With our new rule over the North China Plain solidified, we can begin to think of reaching out and securing the rest of China. Traitorous warlords that rule the land like petty kings will be put to the sword. Per the National Pacification Campaign. We managed to purge many of the disloyal Zili generals and their soldiers. It's left our army unprepared for any major campaign. Before we embark on our quest to reunite China, we must ensure they are properly trained and prepared. Agreed. Agreed. Definitely want to reunite China here. Ooh boy, I feel like we might have some issues because we're starting to lack some stuff. Okay, I really don't want this guy here though. Thing is, I can't delete his stack. I don't need this. That's useless. Like really. Really. Just no. Well, a lot of the guys we recruited are actually green, so it's a problem. Oh, what are we doing here? Go to Damarung. Really? You fall on dead. No, that's not gonna help. Dealing with the northern traitors. Most of the north claim to be the last bastion of China's legitimate government. In reality, they're a little more than Japanese lapdogs. While they slavishly serve their masters, we should strike and reclaim our homeland. Yes. I agree. I very much agree. Okay, there's 30 of these. Then we want 6 of these somewhere else. How about we don't touch those? Man, I really hate that we're stuck with some divisions. Shouldn't be a thing. Should not be a thing. We shouldn't have... Because the game should allow me to set up the army how I want to. Manchu Pacification Campaign. Following the Manchu coup, many observers expected a drastic shift in imperial policy towards warlords across China. Today, that shift was formally announced. Speaking to an assembled group of military and political officers, 2 senior Manchu generals, Emperor's brother Pujie and brother-in-law Gobulo Runchi, announced the launch of a national pacification campaign designed to crush leftists, republicans, and eradicate the stench of warlordism once and for all. Already, panic telegrams from provincial governors have begun to flow into Zhang Zuoling's headquarters in Fengtian. The German legation is hurriedly preparing to evacuate personnel from dangerous areas. Very good. Zhang Zuolin promises to protect warlords. Traitorous Zhang Zuolin followed our announcement of the national reunification campaign with the proclamation of his own. He will protect any warlords against our aggression. This may make our war more challenging. Already people are beginning to see this conflict as not just a reunification war, a struggle against Japan as well, and have begun to enthusiastically support the war effort. Who's Zhang Zuolin anyway? Oh, it's Feng Tian. Okay, I don't want to fight him. I don't want to fight him. Isn't he at war with Japan anyway? No, he's not, right? Oh. Oof. Oof, oof. Yeah, that's gonna be a little bit rough, guys. Don't you think? Don't you think? Don't you think? Okay. Prepare to strike west. Wait, what? Shaanxi. Yes, prepare to strike west. West of China is full of mountains and rough terrain. Must prepare the infrastructure of these provinces before we embark on any serious military campaign. Do it. Do it! Okay, now we switch to Liaoliu. Here, this guy is gonna be not my way. We already had one that we're training. Lu Xiangtin. There you go. Get the guy in. Okay, now this army here, let's make it red once more. And to make it front line against the boys. Righty, righty. Okay, no. Front line is gonna be like this. And these guys are gonna be all the way over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, hold that. Hold that thought. And put them there. This should do it. Should really do it. Put them here. That's ideal. I mean, that's okay. And then move them over here. They should be able to hold while this stack here focuses on the actual attacks. Oh yeah. Attack Shaanxi is gonna be huge because when you declare war on them, it should help a lot. Here, this is still, these guys are still farming. I can't believe we kept those missions. Ugh. I don't like those. I don't like those. I really don't. Ooh, we want all of that. That's gonna be helpful. Well, we can soon declare. We can also do some other preparations here, but that's not necessary per se, so... Jingzhao, any of these gonna... No, none of these will be built up. That's actually okay. It's fine. 15 days, we gotta wait, and then we just kill the guy here because he has nothing. But the one issue is... Feng Tian is gonna walk in, but we're also gonna walk into this guy and kill him. You know? We're all gonna walk in basically at this point. Field Marshal, give me Li Bingzi. This guy's gonna get Joro Pujie. Because this guy gets wounded in combat. Not a good idea, but put him in. Why not? Better to strike. We don't want to strike anywhere else. Strike south. Why not? Yeah. Why not do that as well? So, routes to the south of China are in poor shape, to say the least. Remove any large armies through them. We need to ensure they can logistically support our brave soldiers. Yes. I'm gonna prepare to do all of this. Why not? And prepare to strike east. The mountains that block our troops' movement east must be traversed if we are to secure the coast. Military engineers will be well supplied. No. Well supplied. What? Military engineers will be put to work ensuring our troops will be well supplied on any campaigns they embark on. I read that improperly. It's all good now. Really want to declare war on these guys. Really. Make me jelly. Their land makes me jelly. They don't have anything though, but war descends from the north. The Grand Marshal Zhang of the Feng Tian government has declared that within 1 year, he'll begin his war of national reclamation and strike south against us. Whether or not he has Japan's support, there will be a great struggle ahead. For in the end, there can only be one China. Wow. What is he gaining? That insane buff. That insane buff. That is an insane buff that he got right there. Okay, there's no general here, so how about we can't even recruit the commander. Can't even do that. Peng Zijian. Get him. Why not get someone? We're gonna get something here. Dakshan-si. Yuan Xishan's rule over the mountainous province continues to be a thorn in our side. We must destroy him. Declare war. Have we not already declared war? I guess we have. Come on. Come on. We've clicked on it. Oh, we need to wait 6 days. Right, that's fair. I thought it was gonna be instant, but it is not. But anyway, wars are starting. Wars are definitely starting. It is getting exciting. It's definitely getting exciting. Come on, deal with those northern traders. Very much agree with that. Just deal with them. Deal with them. Get a dammering. The German concessions in Shandong have allowed the foul Teutons to pollute our country for too long. Let's take back these outposts of foreign imperialism while they are distracted at war in Europe. Do it. So, Jinsato's saying better put some troops up north if he's coming any month now. Probably. But we're gonna finish this. I like how there's nobody moving into the capital though. That's yeah, that is quite funny. And did he didn't actually defend him, so that's interesting. We're gonna move into Taiwan and everything here. Why don't we even go for full aggression here? Just go full aggression. I like how slow these guys are moving in. There's not even red air to stop us, so I'm not really sure why this even takes that long. Is that gonna be enough? No. Okay, go for Yan'an. Definitely go for Yan'an then. Okay, well, we're gonna wipe that stack at least, so... Yeah, I thought this would be a lot faster, but it's not. So, okay. Let's go to Yan'an. Why aren't you guys going in there? What the hell? Yeah, I didn't think that that would be an issue. Anyway, Beijing's not at war with us. Not Beijing, but Fengtian. That's good. You guys are going in there. Don't use this guy to pin that. I should have checked here. 2 days. All good. Volunteers have come back, so there's that. And there should be more issues here as well for them. Come on, please pin them down. And we got that, so now they should be surrendering now. We can take all states. There they go. They surrendered to take all states. End turn. Done. Now there should be more stuff, so let's see. We can start integrating some provinces here. What can we do? We have enough political power to do this, but we don't need to do it right now. However, we should be doing... Oh, the intervention in Shaanxi isn't happening because... Oh, they were going to intervene, so what does it say here? While Governor Yan Xishan has not formally aligned himself with the Fengtian government, he has long ties with Zhang Zuolin and supported him during the last Zifeng War. Recent conflict with Shaanxi has caught Zhang off guard and unprepared, but that will not last. If we are not able to destroy Shaanxi quickly, then the Fengtian government will surely join the war to protect their former ally. Well, we've already destroyed them, so good luck joining that war then. Integrated support. Oof. Go for regimental combat teams. Fengtian government prepares war. The Fengtian government is preparing to declare war on us in the next 30 days. This fight will be a war of survival for our government, considering the Fengtian government's strong industry as well as the Japanese aid. Okay then. It is time, actually. Do it like this. It is time, and I guess we can add them here. We can switch the general out. to Liu Xianting. Yes, hello. Sorry. Oh, we don't have the new artillery, but I'm really hoping they don't do some invasions. But yeah, these guys are invading us shortly, which is a damn shame. I was really hoping they wouldn't, because we need to attack. We need to attack. Attack the Ma's. We could actually have attacked Ma Clique, because they have one division. Literally could have attacked them, but hey, Bang Tian's here. They're like, I mean, what do they even have? They don't have a lot at all. I mean, their troops are terrible, so I'm really hoping that Japan proper isn't going to help them. Because if Japan helps, we're dead. We're dead here. Just dead. Available. We can start integrating, so... yeah, okay. We only need one government, although we have bested threats on battlefield. A set of campaigns to dismantle the support base of our rivals, to seize their assets. Brigade to treaty ports will be necessary to ensure our future peace. The government has reclaimed territories that belongs to our former enemy. Establishing local administrations is critical to our future success. Integrate Shaanxi province. Shaanxi and Shaanxi? What? Okay. I mean, I guess, why not then, right? We're still making a lot of civs, and realistically we should be making more civs, so. Now here, I'm going to put those up there, or actually over our own area. Should do. It's not declared on me. Hasn't it been 30 days? Speed up then. He's like memeing me. Because he didn't declare war on me. Like, what is this? Okay, we're making more civs though, at least. So they have more mills, but doesn't matter. Uruguay wins World Cup. Good for you, Uruguay. Good for you. Right, can you please attack me? Okay. I'm sick and tired of what the games he's playing, so... Dude, I'm going to send like 6 divisions onto these guys. What? Oh, these guys are a puppet. Ah. Okay, that's not these. That's fine. Yeah, delete that. That's actually fine. Okay, the fall of Moscow, don't care. So Feng Tian's gonna attack me. Come on, give me the 30 days. You said 30 days. There you go. Another attack. Do we have green air? I don't know, but we have the defense, and this guy's defending. Oh my goodness, we missed the event. I'm sorry. So this is what happens. Can I reopen it again? I don't think so. You guys are gonna have to like go back in the VOD. It's sad because I wanted to see what it said, but you know, I misclicked. Anyway, they're attacking into me, which is practically the best way for them to die. Literally is the best way for them to die. So yeah, okay, give me offensive doctrine actually. Be charismatic as well, that's helpful. 1 division recovery speed. Okay, so here they're attacking into me. Very good thing, by the way, that they're attacking into me. That helps a lot. Those 6 divisions are there. Put up air over here. It's not like that's gonna help too much, but hey. Okay, get in there. Some are attacking this, some are attacking that. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna push down north here, and we're gonna wipe out everything they have. What? Okay. Okay. Send this back. Complete. Set to this. Set to this. Set here. These then will go down here. Why did Anking declare war on me? That's not a good thing. That is a terrible thing that they've done here. Go to Dameron. Good. Eradicate the concessions. Legation cities are a stain on China's sovereignty and independence. While trade with the West is permissible, cities are relics of the century of humiliation. Have no place in our modern government. The rest of the world embroiled in chaos now is the perfect moment to strike and reclaim our lost cities. Yes. Okay, good. Try attacking that tile. Definitely gonna work, man. Oh, we're attacking that, so that's gonna work at least. Can we retreat one other stack? Thank you very much. Okay, they're all in here. They're all in combat. We really need to push up there, though. Really, really need to push up there. Come on, get to that tile. That tile is of massive importance. Yeah, this is a huge deal here. We actually have enough. Oh my god, we actually have a lot of infantry equipment. Why did we not deploy? I don't know. It's actually not very good. But there you go. Deployed everything here, so there you have it. Oh, great. Now we can't push that because there's a big old scary unit there defending them. And our supply here, why is it so bad? It's not actually that bad. Thing is, they have that mountaineer there, and that mountaineer is like ridiculously strong. What is that unit even? That is just ridiculous. We don't have enough support equipment though, but it's not like we can do anything about it. Okay, push west. We have 80 widths combat width here, so hopefully that suffices. You know, we should have 160. Literally, we have just 160 width, just enough. Here in the south, we really want to assign them to that. Okay, on Qing, this is what they have. That's their capital, and they're pretty close. We're pretty close to it, so. Okay, well at least these guys are pushing through there, so that's not bad. Oh, Liu is getting stuff. We're getting the next one here. Can we even push across here? Please do. Like what I need is. Yeah, like that should be fine. The thing is, the experience is really gonna hurt us as well. But you know, Liao Liu he's training his stuff, so there you go. Okay, this is not something that's actually working because his units there are too strong. So they have 160 here. We could use one unit to support, however. Let's go to speed 4. Like we can do it right now. And An King here has like, oh, they're at war with multiple people though. So why did they declare war on me then? Like that doesn't make any sense. You guys support that. Very good. You're doing great work there, son. Okay, so now you guys are pushing into that very nicely, by the way. About to get that tile, which is huge. Then we want to push that, because if we push that, what's going to happen is actually very simple. We'll wipe them there, and looks like that's going to be the case. Oh my god, literally everyone is here. Send one here, send one here, right? And that'll do it. 4 divisions moving in there. We literally got out here, so give me enough. But no, these guys won't make it. It's very sad, but hey. Okay, one more division is moving out there. It's gonna get in there in some time. Okay, we're wiping them. Wiping them. Very good. Right click that tile. Should do the work. Oh yeah, like, just look at this. Yeah, this unit's gonna go there. It's all good. They're really trying to break out now, aren't they? Well, good attempt, but you know it's not gonna work for you. Yep, just wipe them. And now there's the next attempt in here. Oh, we actually need like more divisions on that, because we need to go for the smaller wipes. Smaller wipes are what we need, because they have 4 divisions here. It's pretty good. It's actually pretty good. Oh yeah, like even the mountaineer here is holding out, but it's not gonna hold out forever, right? So it's good. It's good. Can we push that tile? Looks like it's gonna be possible, and there you go. Goodbye. Bum, bum, bum. Yes, definitely improved artillery. I like it. I like the improved artillery now. Give me this. Yeah, we're just gonna move slowly and methodically here. As we should be, really. Push into that tile, is there any chance? Maybe. We have more orcs slightly, but... Could also force attack, but... Seems a little bit risky. Okay, let's get infantry expert. Infantry expert is gonna help out a lot here, so... Yeah, we need more attack on our infantry. And actually... We have enough support equipment. We have 200, so this would be not enough probably. Yeah, not even close to enough, so let's not bother with that right now. However, wiped out a lot of their stuff. If we can continue like this, wipe the next stuff. We can even go for the force attack. But we're still gaining some, which is gonna be helpful, but we're not at the level we need to be right now. I like how Kai Feng here is recovering. That's okay. Like, what kind of units do they even have here? They have some terrible units that we can easily push, actually. We even push in... Oh my god, we can even push into mountain tiles. What the hell, really? Right now? I mean, I guess... Okay, they're actually trying to get out of that tile, which is okay. Okay, we finished that, which is okay. There's a lot of stuff here. Integrate Shaanxi province. Let's do that too. Propaganda against Fengtian government? No, we don't need to do that right now. Propaganda efforts. No, 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 no. Well, we can't. We haven't unlocked any of these decisions yet. Now what we just need to do is we need to wipe those guys there. They're attacking into us, so they'll just get wiped. But yeah, they're deploying more and more troops though. That's what's making me anxious a little bit here. Yes, Portugal, do your stuff. Like, they're actually making more and more divisions. Like, they're not losing them quick enough. They're getting some stuff from... Oh my god, yeah, they're getting some stuff from Japan. Expected, though. No, our professional guy fell ill here. Okay, we're gonna go for that. By the way, oh, we're at 130? It's the cav. It's the cav. There we go. Terrain, attacker, tactic damage. None of this is that great, but hey. Okay. Next focus. What do we want? The Uneasy Coalition. Each of the political groups that helped overthrow the Zili clique have much to offer the military. The NCERA brings the loyalty of the peasantry. The YCP is made up of Baoding cadets. And the Manchu nobility controls some of the finest cavalrymen in the nation. Well, we must all work together to defeat the Japanese. Each group may want concessions. They're not in power. It's fine. We can stop the attacks and restart them all together. The guy needs to be back, but he is like sick for 24 days. Sucks. Actually sucks, because now his units are terrible, like actually terrible. So I don't think one's gonna make it. Two might be able to push. Yeah, our divisions are way stronger than theirs, so I feel like we should consider pushing. Can even push into that tile. Oh yeah, like pushes that we're doing here. It's great. I don't even know what we're trying here, but Hefe, push into Hefe. Yeah, we could have actually killed those guys first. This is the guys we should have focused on. We're gonna go for Nanjing. We're gonna go for Nanjing here. Okay, keep one guy, and these guys, we'll go wipe them. Excellent wipe here. Wipe the next one. Attack this. Yeah, like... What kind of terrible units these guys have here? This is some next level terrible that these guys have in terms of units. Like, I don't even understand. How could they have units so bad? That are so bad, I mean. Okay, we should leave the Feng Tian for later. Right now, we can just kill these guys here. Oh no, we messed up. We could have pushed further through there, but oh well. It's all good here. I mean, I want to attack more guys. Continue the army reform. Do it. It's not like we need that stuff right now, but hey. Okay, so woohoo. Oh, wait, really? Is that all we needed? Take all states. Oh, we actually can't. But I mean, we got most of the occupation, so why is it letting us? Pass. 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 Oh my god, they took... Oh, you fools! What have you done to us? Okay. Well, I can take most of this now, right? Oh my god, I actually took that. But anyway. We took this. So next, I want to move on to Mongolia and this stuff. So. Destroy the Kuomintang. On the left Kuomintang. Really? We're already here, so... they're pretty strong-ish. Go for Hunan Clique, though, maybe. Yes, attack the Hunan Clique. They have, like, nothing, so... Hunan has suffered terribly under the mismanagement of Zhao Hengti. Famine, pestilence, and war have racked the province, and it is now our duty to liberate it and bring it back into the fold. Seems to be the case. Attack Hunan. There you go. So we're gonna put all the troops here. Should help. Then I'm going to add this here. Again, they're attacking into me, and I really hope that they continue doing it. But we need to take out Feng Tian here. Actually, do we even need to do that? I don't know. I kind of want to do this, but the guy is still injured and stuff, so yeah. We're not injured, he's sick. Kind of the same thing, but hey. Okay. Well, attacking Hunan is 2 days away. Just 2 days away. 1 day away now. Go. Actually, just do that. Wow, their troops are not terrible. I mean, not absolutely terrible, at least. Yeah. Stop some of the attacks, definitely. These attacks are not worth it, so yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Something, Dalai Lama. These guys actually have, like... I don't think there would be any opposition, but... They actually have some stuff. They're not, like, completely terrible, so... Wait, really? We can attack with all these at once? Okay. I'm going to mass deploy everything here, so... Hello! Let's try to deploy. Friend? Okay, you got expert on the way. That's going to help. We could use force attack, and honestly, maybe we should, but no, that's going to be too expensive, so how about no? Okay, this is just... Oh my goodness. Okay, this would be really, really bad if it were to be like that. Okay, 120, 120. Yes, take them out. Some of them are really, really having issues. Push this. Come on, come on, come on. Get them before they reinforce. Oh, damn. Okay. Pin. Get them before they reinforce again. Pin. Get in there. Oh my god, they got reinforcements. Sad. Can we get... Look at these guys. Like, they actually have units. Okay, these guys are dead here. They're gonna lose 4 divisions. There's no way they save those. Like, no way. Yes, attack into me. I know that's obviously gonna work, so... Keep trying. Keep trying. Okay, Hunan is huge here. Can we take that? I mean, their units are actually really tough. I don't know why. Like, they have some proper units. An easy coalition. All the reformist parties were formally united in the desire to overthrow the Zili. Now that the dust has settled following the coup, they find themselves in an uneasy position. Japan and the Feng Tian loom large, and they must work together in order to avoid annihilation. Yet at the same time, the different reform groups have differing goals and objectives, and varying things they can contribute to the military, Puyi and his advisors need the support of each of the parties and their military wings to win the eventual war with Japan, but doing so will come at a cost. No. The best money can buy. The Manchu nobility grew rich over the last decade of idleness. We should encourage that this money instead be spent on hiring military advisors from the other war colleges in China, many of which can be encouraged to join our side with a large bag of cash. Yes. Okay, can we take that? If we take that, that is going to be massive, and that is going to win the war for us. Kill them there. Wipe them. Just wipe them. Wipe them hard, my boys. Okay, excellent wipe. Going to keep one division there. Maybe, like, make them interested in attacking me. I really want to attack that, though, by the way. Like, that's what I want to attack. Come on, can we get to Changsha? There's an actual division there stopping us. Christ. Okay. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to force attack. This is going to be a little bit tough and dicey. We might actually lose a lot here, but again, we are force attacking, so believe in the force attack. Oh my god, he leveled up a lot of defense here. And no attack. Terrible. Just terrible. But hey, pushing forward here, so there's that. Definitely that. Oh my god, we're not getting Changsha ever again. Might get that tile, though. Might get that tile indeed. Also further support from here. So that is going to increase the width. We're gonna push in here very easily. And now, this is what we need to keep pushing. We can't even do that anymore though. But hey. It would be good if we could. Not gonna lie. Okay, push into that tile. And yeah, okay, we finally made a breakthrough, which should actually cost them here. Should cost them. We need 3 more divisions to make this entire army, by the way. Okay. This is very good right now. Okay, go to take their capital. If we take their capital, I think they're done. Better be done if we take their capital. Excellent, we did it. Of course, this guy is wounded now as well. Good for him. Well, actually, not good for him. Okay, so we need to push on forward further. Really? Then do it. Then do it. Okay. Oh my god, I can't believe that. A lot of these guys are just wasting themselves away here. Can you really not push that single unit? Maybe not, we'll see. Oh my goodness. Alright, please, please, please do it. Just do it. I'm telling you, just do it. Okay. We're gonna do something about this, though. Gonna most definitely do something about this. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes. Okay, this is collapse of the Union. Don't care. It's American stuff. Really? They managed to get themselves through here. Unbelievable. Well, there's no invasion, which is very good. Oh, they're really actually trying to push me out of here. We managed to clobber them here, though, so... As in, yeah. They should be... We actually surrounded them. I can't believe my eyes that this actually succeeded. This actually succeeded. Of course, here we're entrenching and stuff. We attack into those. That should be a really good attack, by the way. Okay, can we please go forward right now? Like, please. Ah, there's too many stacks here. There's way too many stacks. Come on, they have like no org right now. This better work, this attack. About to get regimental combat teams and some other stuff. Okay, get that tile. With the division. Doesn't matter. It's something. Yes, keep attacking me. I like how they keep attacking me and they're just gonna get wiped here. Yes, just support attack there. That's all you need. Even with 2 divisions, support attacking always helps. I think the game crashed. Yeah, I think the game crashed. I don't see anything anymore. Which is actually not a bad time to crash, because we definitely overstreamed. But yeah, thank you all for showing up to my first YouTube stream. Well, not the first kind of real YouTube stream, right? Because I did some previous attempts, but a bit more serious. But right now, hopefully it worked out okay. I did see some dropped frames, so I didn't know. But yeah. If we enjoyed all this Qing gameplay, and stream and the VOD won't be too bad quality-wise, and you know, no stutters or anything like that because of the dropped frames. It won't be as high quality as the usual recordings, of course. The bitrate's higher on that. But anyway, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Follow me on social media, and I'll see you all next time.